Hello, how's everybody doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We are here for some Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but we can only use shiny Pokemon. So if you missed the last part, you didn't miss much. We did not get our 5th team member. We do have a team of 4 at the moment. I actually need to put the mods we're going for on screen, so let me do that real quick. There we go. So we do have a team of 4 at the moment, so we're about 2/3 of the way through. Got 2 more team members left to get, and then we will be able to take on the Pokemon League. The team's pretty solid so far, but we definitely need a couple of good few pieces to tie it all together. So I'll do a quick team recap for everybody, and then we'll go ahead and jump into the actual hunting. So we've got Trenton the Crobat with a Timid Nature and Inner Focus, with the moves Haze, Roost, Bite, and Cross Poison. Then we've got Hartford the Bronzong with an Adamant Nature and Heat Proof for the ability, Iron Defense, Stealth Rock, Payback, Heavy Slam. Jefferson, our starter, the Empoleon with a Serious Nature and the Torrent ability with Aqua Jets, Grass Knot, Surf, and Flash Cannon. And finally, Pierre the Roselia with a Brave Nature and Natural Cure for the ability, and moves Giga Drain, Toxic Spikes, Sweet Scent, and Synthesis. Those are our current team members. Our current monsters you're trying to hunt for are on the screen. We're looking for Snover, Machoke, Metacham, and Sneasel. At this point, any one of the 4 would be welcomed. Preferably something that can take on Cynthia's Garchomp, because we really do not have much for that at the moment. So if that thing gets a Swords Dance going, our dreams and everything is kind of in the toilet. So we'll see how things end up going for us. I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be a bit of a low-key chill stream. Just going to be me running around. So yeah, should just be a pretty good time. Hey, what's up, Snivy? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? What's up, Jack? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? So, should be a pretty low-key stream. Shouldn't be anything too crazy happening. Ideally, the craziest thing that happens this stream is we get our shiny. That would be ideal. You're tired and you just sat down? Baller. Baller. I've had a pretty good day myself. Didn't do a ton. Enjoyed spring break. Is this a Nuzlocke or just normal playthrough? I don't think I'd be able to do a Nuzlocke, so no. Tis not a Nuzlocke. Just a normal playthrough. I guess the challenge is I can only use shinies. But no, if they faint in battle, they don't get boxed or released or anything. Like, it's just, oh, GG, go next. Nuzlocke gave me heartaches. Nuzlocks aren't that bad. I don't think they're that difficult usually. I don't think Nuzlocke's are usually that bad. I don't mind them, but I feel like the main part of the challenge for this series in particular comes from the fact that all of my team has to be shiny. I know there is like an extra portion of that because I know like what Snivy's saying with shiny locks you can do and everything, but no, I did not want to do one of those. I just wanted to do a plain old little shinies only playthrough, test my metal, see how that goes. I've never done one before, and I thought it could be kind of fun. Watching you do a shiny lock would be fun to watch. Maybe I'll do one at some point. I don't really have plans to do one at the moment, but maybe down the road for all I know. I might end up hopping on the train and doing one. We'll see. I don't want to make any promises or anything though. It's definitely not something I see myself doing in the immediate future, but maybe someday. Hey, what's up, Drew? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Watched you last night when you got Sylveon. Good vibes. Hey, thank you. Love watching people hunt. Nice. Appreciate you being here. I won't like put like other shiny hunters on when I'm hunting. I'll usually just put like something I can kind of like dissociate from. So like I'll do like a podcast or like some kind of board game, maybe like a board game YouTube channel. Or I'll do like just content that's easy to like watch and or not watch, but easy to like digest without needing to physically see it. That's why I usually go for podcasts. Hey, what's up, Youngstown? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Spend an entire week gaining and fueling addiction to Nintendo Switch Sports. What's your favorite game on it so far? It's pretty fun. Abomasnow is my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. Abomasnow's alright. I'm not a huge fan personally. I can see why people like it though. I'm more of a Frostlass guy when it comes to Gen 4 ice types. Frostlass is my goat. And Mamoswine. I like Mamoswine a lot too. Guess what, Kyle? I'll be getting Stardew Valley next week on my PlayStation. That's exciting. Very cool. Hope you like it. I've put an ungodly amount of time into that game. I'm pretty sure on my Switch it's like around 200 hours, and I'm pretty sure it's around the same amount on my PC as well. Yeah, I hope you like it. If you like cozy games and like farming sims and stuff, you probably will, because it's one of the better ones out there. But it's got like a surprising amount of depth to it and everything too. I love watching shiny hunters while I hunt. It makes me feel like I'm hunting with them, and that's how I found your channel after all. Fair point. I don't know. I can understand why people do like watching fellow hunters when they are hunting, because like, you know, to be a shiny hunter, like misery loves company and all that. I'm not saying that like shiny hunting makes you miserable, but it can be a long one sometimes. But no, I like having content on that I can disassociate from, like content that I can like pay attention to in the background or like focus on to a certain degree, and then just like occasionally look over and be like, not shiny, not shiny, not shiny, and then keep going from there. That's what I prefer usually. Like my usual go-to is like the Ologies podcast, or like some kind of like video essay on YouTube. That's usually what I'll end up going for. Anyways, I'm obsessed with volleyball. I went from unranked to A26 in literally 2 days. I'm not sure how the ranking works. I've never done like any of the like online modes. I just never really had desire to. But volleyball was my favorite of the games. 'Twas a good time. I had a lot of fun with it. I mainly would just play with like friends, family, and then my students at work. That's mainly what I'd play Switch Sports for. It was still a good time though. Like the sword fighting one was pretty popular, and then a lot of people liked volleyball. Not a lot of people liked soccer that much. I'm trying to remember what else is on there. Tennis is pretty standard. Then I remember I liked golf. I thought golf was fun when they added it, but I'm not sure how the ranks work. You have started on your phone, but it's uncomfortable to play on mobile. I've kind of heard that, yeah. I know, I'm sure it wouldn't be like that bad, but like I could see it being kind of frustrating, yeah. Who's your favorite like NPCs in Stardew? I'm definitely a Haley apologist. My goat, my queen. We love Haley in this household. I think my first ever playthrough I married Penny. My second ever playthrough I married Leah, and then every other playthrough since then I've married Haley. I think my favorite two bachelorettes would probably be Haley and Leah. Hey, what's up, Joe? How you doing, brother? SMH, why you gotta stream early on nights at work till 10? I always stream at this time. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not streaming early. I always stream at this time. Hope work goes well, though. Hey, what's up, Laura? Welcome to stream. How you doing? Completed my Pokedex, but in a weird way. What happened? You been playing through Let's Go Pikachu? Solid. Sounds like a good time. It goes from E to E plus to D minus, etc., to A0 to A30 to S10 to Infinity 99. Holy crap. It's a pretty in-depth ranking system. I figured it would just be like A rank, S rank, B rank, like that kind of thing. Like almost like the heroes in like One Punch Man or solo leveling. Like, it's just S class all the way down to like E class, like that kind of thing. But no, interesting. It's pretty in depth for a little bit. What you call it? I don't know, I lost my train of thought. I got jump scared by a Dragon City ad while I was typing that. Isn't that like a mobile game where you like hatch dragons from eggs or something like that? Or am I thinking of something different? You picked Emily? Emily's cool. I like Emily. I think she's cool. She's probably... I'm trying to think. Who are the marriageable bachelorettes? It's Haley, Leah, Penny, Abigail, Maru, Emily. I'd say Emily's in my top 4. I'd say it's probably Haley, Leah, Abigail, Emily, Penny, Maru would be my top 6. Penny and Levi also haven't played that long, maybe like 5 hours on my phone. Oh yeah, so not like far enough to get like really into like the in-depth parts of the game. I get you. No, I'm like trying to get perfection like on my current file because I've never done it before. I'm about to be, I think I'm like through year 2 and I'm like maybe like 30% complete on perfection. Like I've got a bunch of the upgrades and stuff. Like my tools are all fully upgraded. I've got like a pretty high friendship with the entire town. Yeah, I'm trying at least. It's going to be, I still got a ways to go. I've been playing for like, I think on that file alone, like 50 plus hours. And I don't even think I'm halfway yet. But I love Stardew. It's one of the games that I will always come back to, no matter what. Because I know I'll have a decent time with it. So you see I borrowed mods for the entries and gave them back? I wouldn't say that's a weird way, like at all. I feel like that's just smart thinking. I feel like that's just the way to do it. I wouldn't say that's a weird way at all. I would just say that's like the way you probably should do it. Like that's what I do. Like if my friends and I get like different games, we'll just like swap version exclusives back and forth. The only difference was like, I think Joe and I are usually the ones who will like pass them back to each other. But Joe and I both picked Shield and we both picked Scarlet. So we were like, well, guess we're asking other people. I'll play a lot more on my PlayStation. Yeah, I can see that. I feel like it's definitely a more comfortable experience playing it on console. I don't know, because I've never played it on my phone or anything. But I've heard like it's a little bit clunky mainly. Like that's the main thing that I've heard up to now. But I'm sure it's not that bad. Like I definitely could, it's definitely more comfortable to play like on a console, or if you're me, on a PC. Like I will never go back to like, as much as I love my Stardew Valley file on Switch. Like hold on, I want to see. Like let me see real quick. 150 hours. As much as I love like that couple of like files I put hundreds of hours into like that and everything, I don't think I would ever go back to them. I would just prefer to play it on my PC. I've definitely become a PC snob since I got my computer. Not a huge mobile gamer. Honestly, neither am I. I'm trying to think like what mobile games I even have on my phone. Trying to think, what mobile games do I even have on my phone? I have Pokemon Go and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and that is it. I have no other games on my phone. I only got it on my phone because it was cheaper than on console. Yeah, isn't it only like $4 or $5 on console, but it's like $20 on, or $4 or $5 on mobile and like $20 on console or something? I want to say it's like something like that. When I was finishing the decks in Eevee, I spent like 2 hours congregating on Discord with my friend who had Pikachu on setting very exclusive mods we didn't have. Yeah, that's what I did with like when Sword and Shield came out. Like my group of friends, like that we lived in Florida with and everything. That's kind of what we did. We were like, all right, you got Shield, you got Sword. All right, pass them between you. Here's Ice Cube, Houston Journer. All right, let's go. Everybody's getting the shiny charm. We're doing some hunting together. Bro just leaked his friend code. It's been leaked like plenty of times. And I just don't care. Like, what are people gonna do with the knowledge? Send me a friend request? Okay, cool. I can just click the deny button. Here, I'll even do it again. Whoa! If somebody just friend requested me and I didn't know them, I would just delete it. I've leaked my friend code like plenty of times. I don't know how much it is now though, since there's a spring sale. Yeah, I don't know actually. It probably is on the spring sale. I think it's usually like 50% off, so you can get it for like 10 bucks. Yeah, I know on Steam it's on sale right now. You grinded BP today and got 2 terrariums. Not bad. Like 2 of the like terrarium upgrades, you mean? Is that what you meant? It's not on sale, but it's cheaper than 20, like 15. See, exactly. That's not bad. That's not too bad. For like a game you're gonna put hundreds of hours into, like 15 bucks is like not bad at all. Like that's actually pretty solid. I missed if this was shiny or not. No, it wasn't. Let's see how you like this one. I'm adding you. Anyway. Hey, what's up, Watermelon Car? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Oh, that is what you meant? Nice. It's pretty good for a couple hours of grinding. Pretty soon you get all the starters. Not bad. Never meet your heroes. Oh, God. That's actually funny. I'm trying to think if I've like met any of my heroes and if they were cool or not. I don't think I've like met any of like my heroes. I've met some like famous people who, and like everybody who's famous that I met was chill. Like I don't know if you guys know, I don't know if anybody follows like WWE wrestling, anything like that. But back when I was living in Florida, I worked at Dick's Sporting Goods for a little bit. And there's a wrestler by the name of Bray Wyatt who sadly passed away not that long ago. But when I was working at Dick's Sporting Goods, he came in through my line. And like I got to be like, you're Bray Wyatt, right? And he was like, yeah, I am. Nice to meet you. And we talked for like a couple of minutes because I didn't have a line. He was super cool. He answered all my questions. Yeah, he was awesome. I got a picture with him. Let me see if I can find it. Let me look. I think it's on my Instagram. Where is it? Shortly, I posted it. You can kind of see it. There we go. There's me and Bray Wyatt. I was a little baby boy. I was like maybe like 19, 20 when that picture got taken. Like I was an itty bitty little boy. Hey, what's up, Shadow? Welcome to stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? But no, he was super cool. Like we talked for a couple of minutes. He answered all my questions. Guy was super chill. I cracked a couple of jokes with him. Yeah, super cool guy. Can't say enough nice stuff. He was very cool too. This little dweeby kid who was checking him out through Dick's Sporting Goods, like ringing up his like athletic tape and protein bar he was buying or some crap like that. I don't even remember. Super cool dude. Want to get Persona like you said yesterday? I'm just scared about FPS on Switch. It's fine. I have Persona 5 Royal on my Switch and it's pretty all right. And I have Persona 4 on my Switch and that one runs perfect. No, it runs pretty well. You fully upgrade your terrarium? Nice. Just cracked open a cold diet Pepsi. Sounds good. More of a Sprite guy myself. Sprite and Dr. Pepper. Like Dr. Pepper, 0 sugar, and Sprite, 0 sugar. Fire. Straight up fire. So good. Because I haven't played Switch, but I've heard it's not that bad. No, I didn't think it was bad at all. Like, I haven't had any issues with, like, FPS or frames or, like, lag, slowdown, anything. It's ran great for me. Like, both P4 and P5 Royal. You did? Bray was your favorite? Yeah, Bray Wyatt was awesome. Like, I loved watching him. My, like, one of my, like, few pieces of wrestling merch I own is a Bray Wyatt t-shirt. Like, after I met him, I was like, I feel like I just have to be a lifelong fan now. Because he was so cool. Like, the fact that he even was, like, willing to, like, entertain talking to me as I'm, like, trying to ring up his items in line. Like, I don't know, that was just cool. He was just really friendly. Speaking of famous people, my friend literally sat next to Cynthia Erivo at a Broadway theater this weekend. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Who is that? Oh! Obviously, yeah. I knew, I recognized the name. I didn't realize she was the one who played Elphaba. That's pretty cool. That's pretty sick, actually. Hey, what's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Think that some people would have had enough of silly love songs? Is that a reference I'm supposed to get? I don't get it. Kai is famous? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Says the guy who almost has 10,000 subscribers, and he says I'm famous. Okay, dude, okay. So cool, I'm jealous. Yeah, he was awesome. He was a really friendly dude. I cannot say enough nice things about the guy. My day was going good until someone told me I sold our Rivals game, even though I got SVP. Marvel Rivals never change. Dude, like, I was playing a game of Overwatch, just like by myself or whatever. And like, there's this one dude who was like our other support, and he was like, bro, report our Kiri. She's not healing. And I was the Kiri cut, and I looked and I have like double his healing, more damage than him. Like, he had like 5 deaths to my 1, and I had like 10 kills to like his 3 or something. I'm like, bro, you are clearly the problem here. I don't know how you not see it. And even like everybody on the other team was like, bro, no, your Kiri's fine. You're the one who's dragging your team down. And I was like, that's a good feeling. I like this. I was thinking because I had to play Fortnite a few years ago, and again, it was bad. Oh, like last time, I haven't played Fortnite since like 2019, so like 6 years ago. But when I played, it was fine, because I played it on my Switch, and it was fine. I didn't really have any issues. Hey, what's up, G? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hey, what's up, Oblivion? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Should I have Dragon Pulse or Draco Meteor on my Duraludon? Its other moves are Stealth Rock, Body Press, Thunderbolt. It's up to you. Like, do you foresee this Duraludon wanting to stay around a long time, or do you foresee this Duraludon just wanting to get rocks up and die? Because if you just want it to get up rocks and die, probably Draco Meteor. But if you foresee it wanting to stick around for a little bit, maybe D-Pulse for more consistent damage. But again, if you're going to be pivoting a lot, I guess that's the other thing too. Are you going to be like pivoting quite a bit or nah? Because if you're going to be pivoting, or if you just want it to die, then probably Draco, just because it's more powerful. But if you want the Duraludon to stay in for a little bit, then maybe go with the Dragon Pulse. Although my team gets 49 kills total, and I have 19 of them, that's like a third of all the kills. That's just over, I think. No, because yeah, it would be what? 19 times 3 is what, 57? So yeah, it's more than a third. So you definitely got more than a third of all the kills. Like, here, I'll do the actual math. 19 divided by 49 is about 39%. So you got 39% of the kills. So 39%, Shadow. So you did better than you thought you did too. Pretty good doing some BBQs, doing some questing. How's it going so far? You stealth rock and stay until it dies. And I'd probably go with maybe with Draco Meteor. Just to like just get off like a big hit on something. And then if like depending on what comes in, you can decide like, do I want to save this thing or do I just want to body press it till it dies? So I'd probably go Draco Meteor. I got 14 final hits while the rest of my team has combined 12. That's upsetting, dude. Oh my god. Shadow, I want to, if I can find it, I have a picture somewhere of an Overwatch game I played, dude. I was disgusted by what I saw. No one on my team went positive. Everybody was 6 and 9, 10 and 10, 8 and 10, 7 and 11. I was 24 and 8. So let me just recap. My team went 6 and 9, 10 and 10, 8 and 10, 7 and 11. The most damage anyone else had on the team was 5,100. I had 9,100, so 4,000 more damage than anybody else on my team. And I had 24 kills and went like ×3 KD. Nobody else on my team went positive. Dude, I was disgusted by what I was looking at. I was so annoyed. Like, you can do everything in those games and people will still find a way to blame you. Goel got 2,230 BP right now. I still have to fight the other 3 elites. All right, so you're moving along pretty nicely. Not bad. When is Switch 2 direct? Youngsound is correct. It is Wednesday morning. Pre-order start April 2nd? Yeah, which is Wednesday. I think pre-orders start immediately after the direct, I would assume. Because Wednesday is the direct, so it would make sense that like the second the direct was over there, like, and pre-orders are now open for the Switch 2. I definitely want to pick one up, depending on what they show. Because I feel like they're going to show like a lot of technical hardware stuff. And then maybe like, what, like 2-3 games maybe? Like, I'm assuming we're going to see Mario Kart 9 because they've already showed it off a little bit. And then what do we think for games wise, everybody? I'm assuming like they're going to announce like some of the upcoming Switch games will probably be like maybe cross-platform, like across Switch 1 and Switch 2. Like what Laura's saying, I could see ZA, I could see Metroid Prime 4, I could see them porting Tears of the Kingdom. Well, actually, no, Tears of the Kingdom, they don't need to port it because it's just going to be like, I think they said like Switch games will be playable on the Switch too, so no, they don't even need to port it. Maybe something like a Wind Waker Switch or Twilight Princess, maybe. That could be interesting. I feel like we're gonna see like definitely Mario Kart and then maybe like 1 or 2 big games, and that'll be what we get. I'm gonna get it for Christmas. Nice. ZA. Well, ZA will be on the Switch. It will be on Switch 2 anyway, because like they've already said it's coming to Switch, and they said you can play Switch games on the Switch 2. So at that point, if they made it for both, it would be a waste of resources. Just make it for the Switch, and then it's cheaper, and they it'll still work on the new console as well. I think at most we're getting a new name for the new Mario Kart. I think we're definitely getting something related to Mario Kart. Like, I feel like they'll probably show off gameplay like for the Switch 2 using the new Mario Kart. Or maybe they might, like, for like a Tears of the Kingdom, like show it off like on the Switch versus on the Switch 2 to like show like the graphical differences and stuff. I could see that being the case. But we shall see. I think we'll get a little bit of games info. I don't think it'll be anything crazy. I think the main stuff will all be like hardware, like what's new, like online service, that kind of stuff. So we shall see. But I will be streaming it. So if you want to hang out with me Wednesday morning while I react to it live, let me know. And by let me know, I mean feel free to show up. But I will be live streaming my reactions to it. My team was a 3-7 Groot. All right, you could stop right there, and I would be like, yeah, it's the Groot's fault. 6-4 Venom, 6-2 Squirrel Girl, 9-4 Cloak and Dagger and Rocket, and a 6-7 Invisible Woman. Yeah. Yeah, that's not great, honestly. It seems to me like your Groot kind of sold, honestly. Swear to God, the worst part of Pokemon games will always be navigating the stupid evil team layers with warp and dash panels everywhere. Are you talking like Silphco or like the Rocket like team base? Like in the Celadon game corner? Yeah, those places are not fun. Those places are not fun to navigate. I would agree with that statement. Thankfully, I feel like they've kind of like done away with them in like newer games and stuff. Like, I don't think Sword and Shield really had anything like that. I don't think Scarlet and Violet did. I'm trying to remember if Gen 7 did. I don't think it did. Maybe the Aether Foundation a little bit, but not really. It was pretty simple in that. I think it did have some, but it wasn't that bad. The last one I can remember where it was kind of like was X and Y. Because you had like the Pokeball Factory, you had the Lysander's lair underneath the Cafe in Lumiose. So used to play Marvel Rivals and made Iron Fist. Iron Fist is fun. I'm not a huge fan, but I can see why people like playing him. Your boy mains Luna Snow. Mainly Psylocke, but at the same time, I'm like, I never get to play DPS whenever we play Marvel Rivals. I'm always stuck playing support or tank. So if I'm playing support, I'm playing Luna Snow. If I'm playing DPS, I'm playing Psylocke, maybe Hela. I've been liking Moon Knight and Namor lately. But my mains would definitely be Psylocke for DPS, Luna Snow for support, and Doctor Strange for tank. Grid had 3, Final Hits Venom at 2, Squirrel at 2, Cloak and Dagger, Rocket at 5. All right, that's pretty good. And Invis had 0. Yikes. I mean, Invis, that's fine. Like, if you're not gonna get Final Hit as like that kind of support, like if you're gonna be a main healer like that, I think that's fine. But like at the same time, like you gotta contribute some offense as well. Otherwise, you're just playing Mercy, and Mercy does not contribute. Like, I hate when I have Mercy players on my team in Overwatch. I just never feel like they do anything. Go through Lysander's lair right now. There you go. Yeah, that's the first one I thought of. Hashtag get me out. You got this. Unless I'm making my way to... Okay, dude. Okay. Fair point. I hate this game. Just lost to Terapagos on red health and it could have feigned the tackle. Ouch. That is unfortunate. I'm sure you'll get it next time, though. You got this. You got this. The Invis only had 9k healing while the other one had 14k. All right, yeah. That's kind of hard to excuse, honestly. Like, come on now. It seems like your Groot and your Invisible Woman kind of sold a little bit. I definitely wouldn't call that your fault. So I think the person who said it was might have been trolling a little bit, because it clearly does not seem like it based on what you've told me. Seems like you were kind of carrying, you and your Cloak and Dagger. Can I terastallize multiple times against Terapagos? I don't think so. I think you only get the one, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I don't even think I used Terra against it. I might have, I can't remember. But I think you only get the one charge. Somebody feel free to correct me because I honestly don't remember, but I know in normal gameplay you only get one Terra per battle. But maybe for that battle they might be like, oh yeah, here you go, you can Terra as many times as you want. I don't know. I could see that being the one battle where they let ya. Said if I hadn't reacted the way I did. On my playthrough, I never terastallized? Why? Terastallization is fun. I loved using Terra. Especially if you can get like a good mon from a raid that has like a cool Terra typing. I loved using Terra during the game. I thought it was cool. It was a rule I wanted to follow. Fair, I guess. I don't know. To me, I'm like, oh, it's a mechanic of the game. I might as well use it. Like, during my Sprigatito solo run, the only reason I won that is because I could use Terra. Without Terra Grass boost on stuff, that little cat was not KOing. Well, I mentioned I was playing Hella, my worst character by overall with... Is that 8? Is that supposed to be... I read it as -8 wins, and that was very funny. As 8 wins out of 25, so that'd be what? A 32% win rate? Yeah, that's low. But it seems like you were playing well. It seems like you were playing well, though, even though she's your worst character. Excuse me. My worst character is 100% Spider-Man, and it is not even close. Or, like, most tanks. Doctor Strange and Venom are the... Doctor Strange, I'm actually good. Venom, I can play competently. Every other tank, I am dog water with. I can play most of the supports. I can play a good amount of the DPS. But, like... Black Panther, Spider-Man, a couple of the tank heroes, I'm like, I feel like I'm doing nothing. Once against Koraidon with against Churro. Oh yeah, because you have to for that battle. That's true. I suck with hit scans. Hit scans are what like I'm best with. Like, I'm pretty good with like projectile heroes. Like Psylocke is the one I think of with like dive and stuff like that. Like dive synchronization. I'm pretty good with that. But like hit scan is where I feel like most comfortable. So like in Overwatch, like a Sojourn, like an Ashe, a Cassidy, those kind of heroes. But I still have like a couple of good like flex DPSs. Like I play Sombra and Echo a lot in what's it called, Overwatch, and then like Marvel Rivals I play a lot of Psylocke. I play a lot of Moon Knight, Namor. Like those are projectile over hit scan. But no, Hella, I just love just like I feel like I'm playing a point and click adventure game. I'm just like beep beep beep. Oh, they're all dead. I love playing Hella. Hella, Adam, and Psylocke I can't play easily. I love Hella. Hella and Psylocke are my 2 best DPS, I think. I think those are probably my 2 best DPS. Adam, no, I cannot, dude, I cannot play Adam. My Adam is terrible. I do not understand, like, every time I play with an Adam, they are usually terrible. They're usually, like, the worst player in the lobby and go, like, 0-15. But I also usually, I'm not the one playing DPS. I'm usually on support. So like I can, if I'm on Luna Snow, I can usually carry a game. Because I'm very much like, I'm pretty aggressive when it comes to like playing Luna. Because I'm like, oh, I just press shift and now she's a hit scan. And I can just melt the flyers. Because the rest of my team won't go hit scan and won't shoot the flyers. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll do it. Although I will say I have a little bit of an ego when I play Luna. Because I'm like, I can win this 3v1. But I'm just saying, my Luna's kind of cracked, dude. I have like some scoreboards saved in my phone. I sent my brother being like, oh my god, I was popping. A JJK game like Marvel Rivals would be fire. That'd be pretty cool. I guess JJK is already in Fortnite, so they might do something like that. Excuse me. Same time I'm good with Punisher, Star-Lord, and Luna. I don't really like Punisher. Star-Lord is kind of fun. I don't know if I'm that great with them. Luna is like by far my best character, I think. Like Luna and Psylocke are like my 2 best. Like if I'm on Psylocke, it means I'm angry and I'm ready to take over the lobby. If I'm on Luna, I'm also trying to do that, but I'm also like conscious that I need to be healing as well. You're actually decent with Adam? I am not. I cannot play Adam. I also just think he feels useless. Like he's a support that like can only heal like once every like 20 seconds. Like yeah, his heal's really good, but at that point I'd rather just play Loki because Loki Lamp is so good. And I can continuously heal. That's the way I see it. Loki's very fun. I really like Loki a lot. Why there's so many Pokemon moves about looking scarily? Every time something uses one, it feels like a roulette on what happens. Really? Like what? Like, so an obvious one is Scary Face. What else is there? A mean look. I guess maybe if you want to throw like Tearful Look or Baby Doll Eyes on there. Glare's a good shout. I know Tearful Look and Baby Doll Eyes aren't really like looking scarily, but they involve like looking at someone. Yeah, the main ones that come to mind would be like Scary Face, Mean Look, and Glare. Maybe they do have something like it. Maybe they spin a wheel and they're like, all right, what's going to be the new looking move? Conqueror's Hockey? What? I'm confused. I was thinking of Mean Look, Scary Face, and Glare. I know it's Mean Look, No Escape, Scary Face, -2 speed, Glare Paralysis. Correct. One Piece reference? I have not seen much of One Piece. I've seen the first season of the live action, and I've seen like 30 episodes of the anime. I have not seen anything besides that. It was good though for what I watched. I see why people like it. I don't think I'll probably finish watching it, but I had a good time with it. I thought it was pretty good. Hey Jack, welcome back. I don't know. I can definitely see why people enjoy it though. It's just not for me. I'll watch the season 2 of the live action when it comes out though. I'll definitely check that out. My Storm has 16 wins out of 19 games, even though I absolutely hate playing Flyers. She's the only one I like. I don't like playing Iron Man. I don't like playing Johnny Storm. Yeah, she's the only one where I'm like, oh yeah, this character's fun. She's also just broken. Like, if you play her well, she's kind of just broken. If your like opposing team does not have a hit scan and you have competent healers, you kind of just win the game. She's honestly her ult's so good as well. Thing about One Piece is that you think the arc that you just finished is the best, but each one just tops it off. Yeah, I've heard people really like it, and I've seen like flips here and there, but it's probably just one I'm never gonna watch. I know people love it, and I can definitely see why, but I ain't got the time to watch 1,000 episodes of one show. I'll just wait until watch the live action, because I really liked it when I did watch the first season of it. Is this that newfangled Marvel Rivals game? We were talking about it a bit ago, yes. It's really fun. I had a good time playing it. Although one of my friends was really into the Clone Rumble thing that they were doing, and I was having a lot of fun with it for like the first couple of rounds and matchups and stuff, and then it kept to be like the exact same heroes over and over and over and over again. At that point I was like, I'm just not enjoying this anymore. Like, I'd rather just play quick play. Again, I honestly gotta take breaks. I've been watching for 2 years and I'm not done. Fair point. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think I would ever like want to like watch 1,000 episodes of one single show. If anything, I might read the manga, but again, like, do I have that? I feel like it'd be easier to read the manga than it would to watch the show, honestly. Seabomber Woodhammer on my chestnut. Woodhammer does recoil, so if you don't mind that, Woodhammer, because it's like 40 base power more. I think Woodhammer is 120 and Seabomb is 80. But depends on if you care about the recoil or not. If you don't care about the recoil, go Woodhammer. Okay, expensive. It's 109 volumes. Oh, I wouldn't buy the volumes. I would read it illegally. I ain't buying a single one of those volumes. What do you mean? Absolutely not. I'm reading it illegally. I have my ways. I'm trying to think what manga I own. I own Haikyuu 1 and 2. I own Cells at Work 1 and 2. I own JJK 0. I own Sailor Moon 1 and 2, I want to say. And those are all in my classroom for my students to use. Then my personal collection, I only own 2. I have the hardcover edition, like hardcover exclusive special editions of the Silent Voice manga. I've got both of them on display on my bookcase in my living room. That's the only manga that I own and I'm like I really care about. Love collecting manga. It's like cards or Funko Pops for other people. I like collecting books. I don't like collecting manga. Like I have a bookcase like full of just like random books and stuff, and then I've even got like a mini library in my classroom for my students to use, and some of that is manga. But like I would never like want to just like collect an entire thing of manga, if that makes sense. Like even for a series I love like Haikyuu, like I wouldn't want to get like all 40 or whatever volumes. I wouldn't want to get like all the JJK volumes, or I don't even care for Cells at Work or Sailor Moon that much, but I wouldn't get their volumes. The only reason why I have the ones for A Silent Voice because I really love the movie, and I know that the manga changed certain things about the manga is different in some ways from the movie, so I wanted to figure out how. And when I was at Barnes & Noble, they had these like collector edition like hardcover collections of it and everything, and I was like, I mean, yeah, I'll get those, why not? So I've got those on display on my bookcase. But that would be the only like manga I'd really want. Like I wouldn't want to get anything like for anything else. Just not my thing. I have enough crap that I collect, as you can see from behind me. I have JJK 0 to 19. I almost said 19. JJK is good. I like know a little bit about like future stuff, but for the most part, I've only like really gotten into like what's aired on it, like on Crunchyroll and stuff. JJK is good though. I like it. It's a good anime. It's a very good anime. Got a new Funko on Saturday? Nice. What was it? I can't remember the last time I got a new Funko. I think it was my birthday. I think the last time I got a new Funko Pop was my birthday. Pretty sure my brother got it for me. Tanjiro sun breathing? Oh, cool. Very, very cool. I'm excited for the, what's it called? The Infinity Castle movie this year. I think that'll end up being pretty good. At least I hope so. They're usually pretty good about, what's it called? Like the storytelling animation. I know like people say like Demon Slayer's mid and everything, and don't get me wrong, I don't think it's like amazing, but I'm sure it'll still be good. It's good but sad. Yeah, I know like a little bit of what happens. People are hyping it up though, saying like, oh, you're not ready. I'm like, I'm okay. I don't know, I'm sure it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it at least. You and your uncle are gonna go watch it? Nice. I'll probably go with my brother. That'll probably be the plan. I think that'd be a good way to do it. When Marvel Rivals? What do you mean when Marvel Rivals? What do you mean, Mike? One of my biggest Pokemon questions is how and why people join evil teams. I don't know, man. Like, I guess because, like, maybe they're charismatic. Probably is part of it. You know what I mean? Like, I know, like, that was why Gets ended up getting followers, because they would, like, go do, like, speeches and stuff. Like, they would, like, liberate their Pokemon, and they would join, like, Team Galactic or Team Plasma afterwards. I don't know. I would say that, like, most of the villains in, like, the Pokemon franchise are pretty, like, I don't know if charismatic is the right word, but maybe have strong convictions might be the way to put it. And I feel like people can respect that as like a person to follow. So maybe that's part of it. Terappa goes down. Nice. I mean, when Marvel Rivals? Do you mean like when we're gonna play next? Is that what you mean? I joined a team if it has a bad babe. Are there any evil teams that have a baddie on them? Are there any Pokemon teams that have baddies on them? I don't know. I can't think of anybody. When Marvel stream or when we play or when will they add Daredevil? Marvel stream, not sure. I want to do one at some point just because I feel like that'd be fun to do with like friends and viewers and stuff. But I don't know. I don't really have like a set idea in mind for it. I know we're gonna do. I have like my couple of next like variety games picked out. I guess if anything, what I could do is like in between like one of those variety games getting finished and moving on to the next one, I could maybe do like a Marvel Rivals or like an Overwatch stream or something. That could be a thing. When we play, whenever. Whenever, dude. When will they add Daredevil? Unfortunately, I don't know. But I saw leaks that apparently the two next characters are Ultron and Blade. I don't know if they are confirmed or anything, but I think those are the next two allegedly. I think it's who's coming next. Let me look. So yeah, so far it's saying like Blade, Ultron, and people are still saying Emma Frost, but I think she might be like the 2.5 mid-season. So it looks like it'll be like a combination of like those three. And then like one other character, because they do 2 every half season. So we'll see. We shall see. You caught in a beast ball? Solid. Team Aqua? Oh, do you mean like Shelly? Is Shelly a baddie? I don't know. Coastal Biome upgrade, rip 3k VP. At least you got it done though. Look at it that way. At least it's upgraded and done now, so now you don't have to do it again. Who cares about lame butt Ultron? I don't know. I'm sure somebody out there probably cares. Plus, like, I don't know. Maybe he'll end up being fun. Like, I'd rather play a character that I don't know that I think is fun than get a character that I really want that ends up, like, not being fun at all. Like, I don't really care for Ultron either, but if he's fun, I'll play him. Like, I didn't know who the hell Luna Snow was before I played Marvel Rivals. Now she's, like, my favorite character in any, like, team shooter like that or anything. She's so fun. Emma Frost, goddamn. Jesus Christ. Yeah, people are probably gonna... She's probably gonna... It's gonna be like the meme of like how Psylocke got replaced by Invisible Woman. Now Invisible Woman's gonna get replaced by Emma Frost. Team Yell Grunts? What about Team Yell Grunts? Or else Team Aqua is honestly the only evil team where I can confidently say everyone is hot. Even the grunts are hot. Are they? I don't know. I never really like thought of them in that way. I heard Ultron's gonna be a support when he comes out. Let's go! Show some love for the support mains. Hell yeah. As a support main, I like this. Damn cow, you're right. I didn't care for Squirrel Girl or Shark Boy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Exactly. Like, I didn't give a damn about Luna Snow. Every other character I play, I feel like I've at least like heard of before. Maybe... no, even Cloak and Dagger I'd heard of. Yeah, I know, but like literally my main, and obviously I know Psylocke. But like my support main for my main role, I only know because of Marvel Rivals. Now she's like the most fun character I've ever played in anything ever. Same for you. Like, you main Squirrel Girl and Jeff now. And, like, you pop off with those characters, but, like, the only reason why you know about them or got into them was because of the game. I don't know. I just think that's cool. I just think that's pretty cool. First starter has been found. Mudkip? Hell yeah. Best starter. Best starter. Best starter. Cutscene? Oh, you're in the final cutscene? Nice. They bring Daredevil up with like Moon Knight where he throws stuns, where he throws stuff and his ult's like wall hacks. That, I feel like that has to be his ult, right? Like, it just has to be. Like, if they didn't do that for his ult, that would be like a crying shame. Like, it's gotta be something with that. Like, what else would they do? Like, just give him something like Black Panther where he like just darts across the screen or something? I don't know. It's gotta be wall hacks. It would have to be. And we don't really have that yet in Marvel Rivals, and that's an ultimate that we do have in Overwatch. So maybe they add it. I could see that being the case. I could definitely see that happening. Team Skull is a lot of hotties too. Like I said, I haven't really like paid attention to like their appearances and stuff like that. I know a lot of people like, oh, does the Aether Foundation count because Lusamine? Lusamine? Oh yeah. Like, I need to take a sip of water for Lusamine, dude. If she's 40, I'm 40. So I would probably go Aether Foundation. I mean, Lusamine is fine, but Faba is like that. I'm sad. I'm sorry for you that's like the character that you're going for. Faba? Guzma? I can completely get it. Faba? What? Absolutely not. I googled him to make sure I'm thinking of the right guy. That pose looks like he's gonna sell you used cars. Like, dude, bro is no riz whatsoever. We might have to have a discussion on that one. My favorite team is the BB League. Like, BB League's not an evil team, though. Oh, I'm saying Ether isn't all high because of Faba. Okay. I'm not into Faba. I was gonna say, Youngstown, we might need to have a chat if Faba is the hill you're gonna die on. Still a team? That's great. We're not talking about teams. We're talking about evil teams. And they're not even a team. They're an Elite Four. But either way, we were talking about favorite evil teams. And, like, the most attractive, like, evil teams we could think of. Drayton, Crispin, and Kieran are a W, though. I hated Kieran. I did not like Kieran. I thought Drayton was pretty meh. I kind of liked Crispin. I really liked Lacey, and I hated Amaris and Kieran. And Drayton was meh. You already have a favorite character in SMT5? Nice. Better than Hop? Kieran? Pretty similar character arc, actually. I don't know. I dislike them both so equally, I would say. I dislike them both so equally that I think I'd find it difficult to pick which one I dislike more. All the BB people are ugly except for Lacey. Lacey's GOAT. Lacey's the GOAT. Crispin was cool, but everybody else I hated. Or in Drayton's case, I thought he was just kind of mid. But I hated Amaris or whatever her name was. I thought she was so annoying. And then Drayton was just kind of like meh. And then Kieran I just really did not like at all. I didn't dislike Kieran as much as I did Amaris, but I did not like Kieran very much at all. Hop was just Hal from Sun and Moon, but worse. Like, I will say, Hop at least had a story arc with him, like, not wanting to, like, bring shame to his family name and everything. And, like, I don't know, his last battle is, like, kind of nice, like, in the league. Like, that battle's pretty good, and, like, the emotions behind it, I thought were pretty alright. But, like, outside of that, he's just so annoying. Like, a lot of it was just, like, reused from How. And I like How way more than I do Hop. Found that one Mudkip and I can't find another starter. I think a lot of them are pretty rare. Drayton's weird looking, but he's funny. I don't even think he was funny. Thank God I'm not one because I'd be so annoying about Lacey if I was. I'm not into Lacey like that. I just like her character. I think she's funny. I like how she like puts her arms up and is like, Oh, she's funny. I like her. Take back and find the Bulbasaur. Nice. I don't mind Carmine. Carmine was okay. I didn't hate her, but I didn't like her. She was pretty mid for me. We can all agree Beat is the what? No, that is literally just not true at all. Literally the best rival in Generations that we had. And this is coming from somebody who hates Sword and Shield with a passion. But Beat was awesome. I can't stand Sword and Shield, but Beat is the best rival since probably... Actually, I really like Gladion. Beat was the best part of Gen 8's rivals. Like, Marnie's whatever, Hop is whatever. Beat is easily the best part of Gen 8 when it comes to rivals. And, like, best battle theme, like, rival battle theme in the game as well. Like, Beat's the GOAT. I like Sword and Shield. I do not. I hate Sword and Shield. It's my least favorite generation. Beat is the best. Beat was great. Like I said, Beat is the only one of the few things I liked about, like, one of the few things I liked about Sword and Shield. I don't care about BTBH. Beat I just like because he, like, actually was a character. Like, he was a character. He actually had an arc. Like, that, I feel like that's something they struggle to do. That's why I like Gladion. Because Gladion actually has an arc. Like, I guess that's one little knock against How. How doesn't really have an arc. He's just kind of there. He just wanted to eat Malasadas and, like, respect, but, like, he didn't really have a character arc. I'm weird, so I like weird characters. That's fair. It's just, like, I want my characters to have, like, substance to them. And, like, I feel like that's what a lot of what Sword and Shield and X and Y and Scarlet and Violet struggled with. Although, like, I do like the, I do like Arven and I do like Nimona. But I don't like Kieran. I don't like a lot of the DLC trainers. I don't like Penny. So. Go Redemption Story is awesome. Yeah, I think he's cool. I liked Bede. He was awesome. Thing about Kieran is I can relate because I'm shy and I want to win. I'm definitely like more of an introverted person, but I still could not stand his character. That was such a whiny baby. He lost one battle and he like his whole world came crumbling down. Like, bro, grow up. You're gonna take some L's in life. It happens. I don't know. He was just annoying. I can see why people like him, but I did not get it. I like Sword and Shield in general. The story was more bland than Stale Bread. Yeah. That might be... Stale Bread might even be too much credit for that story. It was pretty terrible. It was pretty terrible. It's... Sword and Shield just makes me angry. Like, the more I think about it, the more it just makes me angry. A second ultimate weapon has hit Geosenge Town. Rip. True. My basketball team never wins CBH. Well, maybe with practice, you guys will get better and you'll be able to get some wins. Isn't Kieran a literal child? But he comes across as, like, so edgy and wanting to be mature and everything. Like, especially in Indigo Disc. And then he's such a whiny little brat when you go to, like, Area Zero with him and everything. And he, like, tries to steal Terapagos from you. It's just like, bro, know your place. Like, you whiny little child, just like either be mature. You cannot say you're mature and then act like a little baby. Like, he comes off as such a hard ass in Indigo Disc, and then like he loses, and then he just like his whole world comes crumbling down. Like, bro, take a chill pill. I don't know. I did not like Kieran. I'm sorry. I know people like him, and I'm happy for them. I did not. I was about to tell him because I got the DLC for Ogrepon and he wanted it. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, yell at him? That makes more sense. I don't know, like I said, I get why people like him. He's just not a character I particularly enjoy, and that's okay. Differences of opinions are fine. Like, I know plenty of people who like Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet and BDSP, and I don't like any of those games. I don't know, I don't hate Scarlet and Violet, I guess. It's just really poorly optimized. What biome does Froakie spawn in? I believe the coastal biome. I'm pretty sure coastal biome is where Froakie spawns. I just played some Marvel and had to do this solo heal because my Loki teammate raged. They switched to Magic and Spider-Man. Oh, I love playing with those characters. I feel like every single time I play with a Magic and Spider-Man, they go like 3 and 15. Every time I feel like I play against a Magic or Spider-Man, they go like 22 and 0. It's so annoying. I wonder if Game Freak is trying to stick with the Scarlet and Violet style, because ZA character designs are very SV coded. Probably like that kind of like art style, yeah. But I don't know if it would be more besides that. But it does seem like they're sticking with that kind of like art style. I definitely see the comparison. Like, a lot of the character models especially in my mind look like very Scarlet Violet coded compared to like PLA. Loki wasn't paying attention, chat. 06 just opened the ultimate weapon. What do I do now? What do you do after that? Where do you go after that? Do you go back to the cafe, or where do you go? Where do you go after that? I honestly can't remember. Or you just like go back out and you go like down an elevator or something and then you fight Lysander again? Is that it? Maybe that's it. I can't remember. Maybe there's like an elevator you're supposed to take further down, you run into Lysander, or like if you go like further back up, maybe he like runs into you, is like, hey, meet me down here, loser, or something like that. I don't know. Is flying for Koraidon any good? Like getting, you mean like the ability? Yeah, it's super helpful. It's super helpful. I would definitely recommend getting it. Decision made me get targeted by the enemy Bucky, Punisher, and Hela. That was a poor defenseless Adam. Oh, solo healing as Adam sounds terrible. Bucky is the other character I really like playing. My Bucky's kind of goated. Time to go snowbound, finish getting the gym badges. There you go. I'm pretty sure there's like somewhere within that place that you're supposed to go to keep the that arc going. I just remember what you're supposed to do after. I think there's like an elevator you have to take down, but I could be wrong. So, did you go to the area at Geosange? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, there's like the little fake elevator at that one rock in Geosange is where you had to go. Yeah, that's it. I'm thinking that you were already at Geosange when that was happening, but I forgot that's where you have to go there afterwards. My bad. Hey, what's up, Ghost Bunny? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How you doing? Yeah, because then you go head down there, and that's where he has his whole, like, Pokemon will cease to exist speech, and he sheds a tear. And you catch the legendary and stuff. And then you have to fight him with his final form. It's when he's got, like, his Mega Gyarados and everything. Doing good, playing Mario Maker 2 right now, working on my 4th level. Solid, sounds like a good time. A little next game of an Instalock, Punisher, Hawkeye, Magic, Scarlet, and a disconnected teammate. Yeah, I'd probably leave that game too if I was your teammate. If I saw Instalock 4 DPS, I'd be like, yeah, you know, not today. I'm good. Not today. I think I'm good. I've thought better of this situation. Like, whatever, who cares about some old rusty town anyways? Let me finish getting my cute little patches. I really like Geosench. Geosench has good music. Geosench town has really good music, I think. I remember speaking of it pretty highly when Mike, Joe, and I did our video doing like the Pokemon music and stuff. I remember preaching it pretty highly. I think it ended up in like middle of the road or something, but I really like it. I quit Legends Arceus because of Volo. I'm sure it can't be that bad. You just have to like grind for like grit dust and stuff like that. I'm pretty far in right now. I only have to beat the Avalugg, and then I can like keep going from there. I've been grinding like here and there like off stream though. Like I was playing earlier today doing like some missions and stuff, and as well as like getting like EXP candies and rare candies to get my team up to a good level. And my team has a Magic and a Black Panther. Oof, that's a bit rough. It's called Lovable Forest. It's an OG style. It's a forest level, but with lava bubbles. Pretty self-explanatory from the name, honestly. My new teammate decided to pick Spider-Man. So yeah, I would 100% leave that game. I would not be in there anymore. There are lava balls coming out of the water, out of pipes, and 2 big ones flying right at you on the final track to the flag. Sounds pretty cool. Can I talk about streams on this channel? Is that kind of self-promo for this channel? It really depends on the person, so I'm just asking before anything. I would say just use your best judgment. Like if it's like, I guess it depends. I don't know. It's kind of a tough one for me to answer. It really just depends on the situation, I suppose. Basically it's basically Cynthia's team, then 2 stages of Giratina. Yeah, that sounds kind of tough, actually. Dang it, maybe my Zoroark and my Goodra can handle that. We'll see. I feel like that's probably who I'll be relying on. Is Zoroark and Goodra. Especially for Giratina. Maybe I can just set up sweep with like 1 Pokemon and then go from there. Gotta go. Maybe we can join later. No worries. Have a good one. Funniest part about the ultimate weapon thing is that Geosench just stays toppled into the post game. I always found it weird they never like repaired it. I kind of figured that at some point you would like work to repair it as part of the post game, but nope. It's just it stays like all the houses knocked over and there's just a big hole in the ground. It is kind of weird. Why in the world would they put the X and Y dust in the post game? I want to use an Aegislash without editing my save. I don't think it is in the post game. Can't you get it in that one cave where you get Zygarde? I don't think it is post game. I'm pretty sure because I used an Aegislash in my playthrough. I'm pretty sure you can get it without it being post game. Because I had an Aegislash on my team. And my team was Greninja, Mega Venusaur, Talonflame, Aegislash, Meowstic, and Sylveon. Just leave if you don't like it. I was streaming SMT5 and someone just kept on backseating. They were being stupidly rude. Just put them in a timeout. Oh, see, something like that. Like, saying something like that's fine. That doesn't bother me. No, you're fine. Don't worry about that. But no, I hate when people do that too. I'm the same. It's so annoying. Like, I will play the way I would like to, please. I would like to play the way I would like to, not the way you would like me to. Now, backseat gaming is so annoying. I hate backseat gamers and I hate backseat drivers. It's the worst. Trying to get a Froakie outbreak and I got a Poplio. I think the Poplio outbreak is pretty rare, so that's pretty good. Isn't it funny that we lost that game? Well, I guess you can't win them all. Nah. Shadow, at that point, I would just go DPS as well and do like 60 PS and just type in chat, need a healer. That's what I would do. They were like, there's literally a best team for this fight. And I was like, this is my first playthrough. Well, yeah, I'm sure there's like a best team for this fight if you've like played the game plenty of times. Or if you've played the game even more than once, you might be like, oh, so it would make sense to use this specific demon for this fight and everything. But no, if you've never played the game before, how are you going to know like, oh, I should use these specific demons to face this final boss or this mini boss or whatever? Like, no. That's the whole point of experiencing the game on a first playthrough, is so you can figure out what works and what doesn't and find new ways to beat stuff. Decide not to leave and to join them by playing Iron Fist. There you go. That's pretty fun. Do I dare hunt for the shiny Poplio? Honestly, shiny, it's a pretty easy hunt. And while it's not like all the way in the water, it's a pretty easy hunt. If it's in the water though, that's up to you. I know I hate doing hunts in the water, but some people don't mind them. So it really depends on you. It's half on the beach, half on the water. Tough call. If it was mostly on the beach, I'd probably go for it. But if it was like the majority was in the water, I'm probably just gonna do it a different way. I did over level a bit, but also it's my playthrough, you know? Yeah, like that'd be like if I got a shiny if I got a shiny Machoke for my team and someone was like, oh, but shiny Medicham's better, so you should get that one instead. Like, no. I got what I got. I'm gonna go with it. Forgot to mention the last thing when I was solo healing. I had a squirrel girl say we need 2 healers, but I'm not switching, and I didn't know how to react. At that point, I would just been like, no. Like, you can't say something like need a healer and not be willing to switch yourself. You can't be doing that. Like, that's just being a stupid hypocrite at that point. You cannot be doing that. It's like 77% water, 30% beach. I'm not gonna do it. I don't blame you. That does not sound like a pleasant outbreak to hunt. So I don't blame you one bit. I probably wouldn't do it either. There is a pretty easy way to get shiny Poplio. It's like the little tip of like the coast biome. You just make a water sandwich and run around the little circle right there, and Poplio spawn there. That's how I got mine. It was pretty easy. I didn't even need the outbreak. It took a couple of attempts, but it wasn't that bad. I eventually was able to get it. Pretty sure I got like a couple of shiny Tentacruels and stuff like that way as well. So you really don't even need the outbreak if you want to get it. It definitely helps because of the boosted odds and stuff, but I definitely don't think it's required. Bro, I've had so much caffeine today. Why am I yawning so much? It's so aggravating. Machoke. Dude, I feel like I didn't really do much today, honestly. Like, for being on spring break, I did, like, almost nothing today. I cleaned. I hung around the house. I edited and made a video for tomorrow. And I had my cheat dinner. That was literally it. Should I get Marvel Rivals? It needs a minimum i5 Core i5 and i3. I don't know what the difference is. I just know I can play it. I don't know computers. Like, I just have one. But you can always try it and see how it runs. And if it says that you can't play without an i5, then like at least you tried. I got rubber band, so I should be able to do some more hunts on my 3DS. Nice. Yeah, I would do that in Sun and Moon, at Ultra Sun and Moon, because you could like just put the Tauros there in like the little fence off area. Yeah, that was pretty free. I got my superpower Malamar. Nice. And then there's also the Lumiose Tower one in X and Y. Remember that one too. Superpower Malamar is pretty good. Just don't let it near any special fairy types. Because Spadef is kind of not great. I think fairy is its only weakness, right? No, fairy and bug, because it's 4 times weak to bug. Is there a bug fairy type? There is Rabambi, but that wasn't out in Gen 6, so you're good. You should be fine. That Pokemon should just make Wolfric like easy peasy. Because what he has what? Abomasnow, Cryogonal, Avalugg. That should just be free. Malamar will make that literally free for you. Just click superpower 3 times, you win the game. Probably not that many, but probably might need all 5. But either way, you should be chilling. It'll trivialize any anything Wolfric wants to do. Excuse me. Bro, I'm like half giving up on like Acuity at this point. Like this has not been going well. I feel like we've seen like plenty of encounters, but have nothing to show for it. But we've been free anyways. I got Flamethrower, Mega Charizard, and Ironhead, Swords Dance, Deblade. Yeah, you're probably fine then. I think either way you're chilling, but at least this way you can try out your new Pokemon. Or your newly completed Pokemon, because I think you already had your Malamar. You just need to get like superpower on it. Something I always do in JRPG games is what's the worst that'll happen when going against a boss and then I get swept. I don't think that happens to me very much. Usually I tend to like over prepare. Unless it's like a game I've played before and then I'm like, I can do this. If it's like a new game, I'll like over prepare and make sure I'm ready. Like items stocked up, good levels on everybody, like that kind of stuff. But like for Pokemon, I'm like, I got this. I definitely ego when it comes to Pokemon. Me thinking I'll euthanize Sanders Mega Gyarados with my Sylvia when it has Iron Head. RIP! It's a bit of a feels bad. It's a bit of a feels bad. Your Gyarados should be able to handle that though. Or Gyarados, your Malamar. You can superpower it. Cannot get it. Speaking, it needs 72 gigabytes. I have 19 gigs of open storage. Yep. You're a little short there. If you can make room for it, you can always try it out, but that's if you can find the room. Oh, you do it for the first try to see what I'm going up against? That's fair. I'm definitely more of like a adapting kind of a player. So like I try and do it on the first attempt just to see what I'm going up against, but I also want to try and win that first attempt. Like I try to adapt on the fly and be like, all right, so this is what this attack does, this is what this move does, like that kind of stuff, and then like, all right, what can I do to beat this? It's usually what I'll end up doing, specifically in like Persona and stuff. I guess for Xenoblade it's a bit different, just because like in Xenoblade in particular there's like certain strategies you want to be doing and everything, like driver combos or blade combos or battle combos, whatever they're called in the first game, that kind of stuff. So I don't know, in Xenoblade there was usually like something you wanted to be doing each time depending on what boss you were going up against. And usually it was break, topple, and then the ones that came after it. I think in 1 it's like days, and then in 2 it's launch and smash, I believe. And I think in Xenoblade 3 they added burst after days. Tend to go on casual for SMT5, but I don't want to give in. Well, if you just want to experience the story, there's nothing wrong with playing on casual. That's why I like a lot of like JRPGs like that let you change the difficulty while you're playing. Because like if you're struggling, you can always lower it down, but if you get more comfortable, you could like, I could use a little bit more of a challenge and like just turn it up a little bit mid playthrough. I like that they do that. I think it's really cool. Excuse me. I need to delete Overwatch, but I forgot my account and stuff. But hopefully, like in the next 1 or 2, I should have a new PC that'll have like 1 terabyte SSD or something like that. There you go. I guess you could just get like a USB hard drive. That's what I have. I've got a USB hard drive attached to my computer, and then I can just like split between my internal hard drive and then like that external hard drive. So like if there's like a game on there that I'm like, I'm not gonna play it that often, I can put it on my external one. And then when it's done, I can just be done with it. I like doing it that way. I don't play JRPGs for the gameplay. I don't know if that's a hot take. I just play for the characters and the story. I don't know if it's a hot take, but I like the gameplay. I like turn-based combat. I like planning out my moves in advance. That's why I like strategy games. That's why I like JRPGs. Yeah, I like planning out my moves in advance and like adapting to what the opponent's doing. I get enjoyment out of that. But yeah, I feel like a lot of the like best video game stories I've ever played are JRPGs or just RPGs in general. So I definitely can understand why people get a lot out of those stories and stuff. Like Xenoblade 1 is my favorite video game story of all time. It's so good. It's so good. Like I deadass think that Shulk is the best protagonist in any RPG ever. Like Shulk is literally the GOAT. USB hard drive, I'm gonna have to look into one of those. Yeah, they're really convenient. I just have like a little one that so the way mine is I used to have a gaming laptop and my gaming laptop broke, but I just took the hard drive out and attached it to my PC like with a USB hard drive connector. So that way I could get like all my files and stuff off of it, and I was like, huh, why don't I just use this as like an external hard drive? And then since then I've been doing it. And it's worked great. Like, let me see. The one I have has... let me look. It's 464 gigs. So not a ton, but like between that and my like my internal hard drive, it's like well over a terabyte. So definitely adds up. Why does X and Y have so many rivals? That's a good question that I sadly don't know the answer to. I don't know, maybe they wanted to like invoke the feeling of like going on a journey with your friends, but like, I don't know, I feel like it felt kind of flat-footed. Do you know what hard drive you have? Because I want to buy it. I don't know which to buy. I don't know what hard drive I have. I do not, I'm sorry. Like I said, but I think I've said before, my PC was pre-built, so I don't know what hard drive it came with. Gameplay makes me want to keep going. It's not my #1 priority for playing JRPGs, if that makes sense. No, I think that makes sense. Yeah. Like the gameplay is like your means to find out what the next story beat is. No, I get that. I get it. I get it. You got jump scared by Shauna? That's funny. Jump scared by a little girl with pigtails and short shorts. That's actually funny. Does she have pigtails? She has pigtails, right? Yeah, those are pigtails. She got pigtails. I'm not crazy. Literally and Bumblebee her way into this? I don't get the reference. I'm sorry. I may or may not be losing my bot game right now. Bot game? Do you mean like you're playing against like computers? Like you're playing against like the like training against AI mode? Is that what you're doing? If so, that's a bit of a feels bad. That's a bit of a feels bad if that's the case. Like nothing against you in particular, but like I've lost so many times that put me against bots. Are you sure that they're bots? Like how do you know? Are you playing quick play or are you playing ranked? Because if you're playing ranked, maybe, but I don't think bots would be playing quick play, would they? Really? You're playing quick play? What makes you think that they're bots? I don't get me wrong, I guess they could be, but I guess I'm just trying to figure out like what makes you think it. And I'm a mess. Am I out of water? I think I am. No! I have to walk all the way to my kitchen to require more water. Last time I said there wasn't a way to change resistance, but I actually lied. You can. The game tells you that, but it slipped my mind. Oh, rip. That probably could have been important for you then. They're all like level 1 to 10. They could just be new players. That doesn't mean they're bots necessarily. I've played against like new players occasionally. Like I thought I was high level in this game, and then like I see some people who are like level like 50 something, and I'm like, how, dude? How often do you play this? And I'm a mess every time you hit my phone, I swear. I think I will go get some more water, so I will be right back, y'all. See y'all in just a second. I'm back. Got my water. We good. We all good now. I'm actually much more refreshed. I don't think I said, but so it was cheat day today. So I got to have a little bit of a cheat meal. I'll probably also have some ice cream later. It's like a little dessert treat for myself. But cheat meal today was leftover Little Caesars. So I got some last Monday. And then I ate half of it, and then I froze it, and I ate the rest today. I got pizza with bacon, and I got their loaded their 4 cheese crazy puffs. Stuff is fire. It is so good. Also, over the weekend, I went and got tacos with some friends. Dude, there's a place we went to. Oh my god, it was so good. I got vegetarian tacos, and they had potatoes, sweet potatoes, pickled onions, cilantro, crema, cauliflower, and like one other thing on them. I think it was like poblano peppers or something. Oh my god, They were vegetarian tacos, and they were some of the best tacos I've ever had. They were fire. It was like $4 a taco. Like, they were so good. I'd gladly pay $4 for those. I just won on Amazon for $23 without tax and shipping. I mean, it seems good. Like 320 gigs isn't bad. It's not a lot, but like it's not bad. Don't even think about it. 320 gigs isn't like a ton, but like if you're only gonna use it for like a couple of things, then you probably don't need that much. So yeah, that probably could get the job done, especially if you don't want to go like too expensive with it. Main gateway for having the bot match is when the enemy team runs a 2-2-2. Hey, I've been in 2-2-2 comps before, but I see your point. It is pretty rare. It is pretty rare. Swear to God, I have to fight one more team flare person. I'm setting off the ultimate weapon myself. Well, until you beat Final Lysander, you got quite a few left, I think, and they're mostly admins that have a single Pokemon, so that's fun. Like the bald dudes, like I always called the bald guy like Team Flare Admin Q Ball. $30 without tax and shipping. Same hard drive on Amazon is 500 gigabytes. 500 gigs is pretty good too. Just like a little USB hard drive. That's not bad. Like I know you can get like really good ones. Like I had one for my PlayStation that was 1 terabyte, but my PlayStation broke, so I can't use it. Fiora, can I help you? Can I help you? What? 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 What do you want? I know you have food. I literally checked when I went into the kitchen. What do you need? Is this what you need? Do you need pets? Is this what you need? Huh? Is that what you need? Do you need loving? Do you need reassurance? You're so stupid. Look at her. There are no thoughts behind these eyes, guys. Look at her. Like, she's pretty smart for a cat, but she's also kind of an idiot sometimes. Are you sitting up here for a few? Are you sitting up here for a few? Is that what's happening? Bro, I was brushing her earlier today. I got so much fur off her. She's shedding like crazy since winter's almost over. It's driving me crazy. Like, I don't want to drop it in, like in front of my desk, but like, dude, I'm like pulling like clumps of fur off of her. She is shedding like crazy. It is ridiculous how much she's shedding right now. Why are there 4 of you in the legendary room? Get out. They're guarding it. Tired of moon blasting you all to smithereens. Sylveon coming in clutch though. $110 I can get 4 terabyte. I mean, if you have the money, that's like pretty good. Kitty indeed. She wanted to stop in and say hello for a bit. She got her quick little pets and scritches, so she's feeling probably a little bit better. Hey Oxablades, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Can I see the kitty? She unfortunately has dipped. She's right over there though. If you want to see her, you can rewind like 30 seconds. But no, you just missed her. Gotta go, might be back. No worries, see ya. Yeah, you literally just missed her by like 30 seconds. But if you just rewind, you'll be able to see her. She just sat up here for a couple of seconds. Got her pets and dipped. That's all she wanted. That's all she needed. Set me free. I need to get away. Set me free. Oh, I think I made a community post about this, but I'll have a April Fool's-ish video coming out tomorrow that I hope everybody's looking forward to. Hopefully y'all are excited. It was not gonna be anything major. It's gonna be something dumb. It'll be a decently long one though. It's like 25 minutes, I think. So it's at least something. Hopefully y'all are excited. But I'll be going up tomorrow afternoon, like on actual April Fools. Back from rewinding, welcome back. You were sort of right last stream? What do you mean? Have to go to the dentist tomorrow? Oof. I don't mind going to the dentist usually, because I usually like take pretty good care of my teeth. So I don't usually need a lot of work done or anything. But like back when I was a kid, I hated going. Even now I don't really love it, but like if they come near my mouth with a needle, then I like freaked out. Last stream I asked if you were doing April Fool's stream. I'm not doing an April Fool's stream, but I did have like an April Fool's video idea that I wanted to do. But no, I'm not doing an April Fool's stream. Tomorrow night's stream will just be a regular stream. It'll just be a regular stream tomorrow night. Nothing crazy. But we will have an April Fool's video going up. Day's good. I'm just hunting Froakie and Scarlet Valley. How about you? How's your day going? It's been alright. Pretty low-key day. Didn't do much. Cleaned up around the house. Did a little bit of reading. Hung out. Went for a little walk. Nothing big. Had my cheat dinner. Pretty low-key evening. And day, for that matter. And then I also recorded that video that's going up tomorrow. So I guess that's the most productive thing I did all day. But no, can't complain. Pretty low-key start to spring break, I suppose. Have to get my wisdom teeth removed April 9th. Oof, that does not sound fun. April 9th is actually my brother's birthday. So I'm sure we'll probably be doing something for that. I think that's next Wednesday, I want to say. Hopefully the wisdom teeth surgery goes well. I gotta figure out what I'm getting my brother. I gotta figure out what I'm getting him for his birthday. They released a new Venom emote. Oh, it's out already? I figured it wouldn't be out until tomorrow. That's kind of surprising that it's out that early. That's pretty funny though. Right now it's raining, and 10 minutes ago I went out in the rain and just ran around, so I'm a little wet right now. If I want to dry off a bit, you'll catch a cold. Sure, wish him a happy birthday. I can even speak that. Yeah, fair point. Probably gonna be a little bit difficult to speak after that. But he's been around the streams a lot. If y'all have seen him, like if you ever seen Carson in the stream, he's one of the mods. That's my brother. My brother. Best emote in the whole game. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I remember when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I kind of want to pick that up. I feel like I have to. Like, it's so stupid I have to. What did you say about my brother? What? Why'd you put brother? Not feeling this song. Yeah, I'm feeling this song though. Already coughing, so yeah, I kind of have a cold now. You might need to like get under a blanket and chill. Like warm yourself up a bit. Excuse me. Yeah, when I was coming back on Saturday from getting out, going out with my friends and stuff, it started to pour. Like I was like an hour away from where I live and everything. Maybe not that far, but like pretty far away. And like I ended up parking downtown, like a busy street or whatever, so I had to walk from the taco place we went to all the way back to my car, like a half mile in like the pouring rain. And I was like, man, I'm easily gonna catch a cold now. I'm so mad. And I felt myself coughing earlier today, and I was like, why would I be getting sick? That's so weird. Oh yeah, that's right. Like that was literally me. It's free, so you gotta get it. I'll probably pick it up. I think between like the next couple of days, I'm sure I'll end up playing Marvel Rivals at least once. So I'll pick it up. I'll grab it. It is a top tier emote. I can't even lie. It is a pretty top tier emote. Like they did a good job with that one. I'll give them that. I'm also just excited to get the new characters for season 2 though. Once they confirm them. Because I know the leaks are saying Emma Frost, Blade, or Ultron. Like, it'll be a mix of those three. But I want to get the confirmation from, like, the development team. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they got cooking. As long as they're fun, that's all I care about. Like, I don't care what order we get them in or anything. As long as they're fun, that's all I care about. I'm just asking for a friend. No, I'll probably hop on Marvel Rivals after stream and then grab it while I'm at it. Because I wouldn't be surprised if Mike and Joe wanted to play later. I think they wanted to play last night, but after stream, I was just not feeling it, dude. I just need to go lie down. Gonna look up a video about how to disconnect a Nintendo controller to a different Switch. I think there's just like a button you have to push on both. No, it's like, I think it's this little button like on top right here. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's like a little tiny button next to where you plug this into. That's how you can like connect or disconnect it. You have to complete the entire Galactus Cosmic Adventure board thing to get it. What's that? What's the Galactus Cosmic Adventure board? Like, what do you have to do to complete it? My brother playing Smash Bros on a Switch. Oh, that sounds like fun. I love Smash. How many hours on Smash do I have? I'm curious. Did I pass it? I had to have passed it, right? Yeah, there we go. 620 hours. Like, holy crap, dude. 620 hours in Smash Ultimate. That's insane. Who do you main in Smash, Haxablades? Oh, the thing that gave you the Cowgirl Black Widow skin. I gotcha. I did get that skin, but I don't think I completed the whole thing. I think I'm close to being done with it, though. But I don't think I finished it exactly. But I know I got the Cowgirl Black Widow skin because I remember seeing it and being like, all right, they know what they're doing. It's a solid skin too. Like, I like it. You got it? Good. Yeah, I think it's like a pretty easy like fix and everything, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure out. Shouldn't be too bad, at least, to figure out. Dude, I wish you could sweet set here. It would save us so much time. Or at the very least, like, make it so much easier and more consistent to hunt Pokemon. I'm half tempted to go the actual, like, Lake Acuity and just risk getting a crappy Pokemon and just say screw it. But I feel like this is a smarter thing to do. The Pokemon here are definitely better than actually inside Lake Acuity as well. I guess one thing we could do is like make like maybe no, actually I don't know. I was gonna say we could make like one of the Lake Trio our final hunt, but I already have a Psychic type. I already have my my Bronzong. I don't want another Psychic type. Then I have 2 Steels, 2 Poisons, and 2 Psychics. Like, if doing this, I could actually even end up with another Psychic and another Grass. Like, my team is not going to be diverse at all. We're going to be the opposite. Controller is dead. Oof. Unfort. Can't you just plug it in while you play? Is it like a Pro controller that you can just USB in? That'd probably be your best bet. Oh, you're gonna put, oh, it's a one that takes batteries. Oh, well, that's just easy. Just replace the batteries. Yeah. It's a wireless. I got you. I got you. So it's like my Sobble one, I'm guessing. Because that one takes AA batteries. I just want to double check, like, does Sweet Scent work here as long as it's not blizzarding, or is it like because there's too much snow on the ground it won't work? Either way, stupid. It should work right now. Like, that would make my life so much easier if Sweet Scent would just work, dude. BRB at least 10 minutes. You're good. No worries at all. I just want to see, does Sweet Scent not work like at all? Or it's just because it was blizzarding before? Man, that's so annoying that it can't work because of the snow. I wonder if it's any precipitation. Like, I wonder if I went to that one route to the left of Veilstone. I wonder, because it rains there, I'm pretty sure. I wonder if it would not work there either. These are the things that'll keep me up at night. I was wondering why no one liked my emote on the enemy team, but I'm in another bot match. What oh, the twerk emote? Are you playing Venom right now? Are you sure it's another bot match? Like, are they a bunch of like low levels again? Or like, why do you think it's another bot match? Similar reason? Excuse me, dude. I might need to go to bed at this point. We've only been streaming for about 2 hours. Same reason. I get you. I mean, they might not be bots. You know, we don't know for sure. It could just be like low-level players. Never give up on nothing. Never give up on life. I doubt it's as bad as like TF2 and stuff like that. I know TF2 and like I think what's the game called, like Counter-Strike, they have like really bad bot issues, especially TF2. TF2 is apparently super bad. It's apparently like terrible. That's why like I've talked to people and they were like, oh, you should try it out sometime, and I'm like, nah, I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I realize that TF2 is kind of like the forefather of like the hero shooter-ish kind of genre, but like I just don't really have a desire to try it out. So we'll see. I don't think I'll ever like go and willingly like try and play TF2. Maybe if ever, like, I don't know, probably wouldn't. Just doesn't seem like a game I would enjoy. Kind of like BDSP. Like, I really do not like this game. I know this game has its fans, and I feel bad that a lot of the time I just hate on it. But I just do not like this game. It's so bleh. Like, everything about it is just so meh and mediocre, and like they took so many steps backwards from like Platinum and everything. Because it's a remake of Diamond and Pearl, not a remake of Platinum, and that's, I think, the biggest issue. Like, if they would have actively just remade Platinum, I think people would like this game a lot more. I think it would still have its flaws, but a lot of those flaws that were in Diamond and Pearl got corrected in Platinum, and then Game Freak and Ilka were like, nah, let's remake the one that people don't like. Like, yeah, Oros, I guess, were remakes of Ruby and Sapphire, but they included content from Emerald and even like new content. Like, I guess that they have like the events from Diamond and Pearl and Platinum in this game, like the Arceus event, the Shaman event, the Darkrai event, and everything. But like, I don't know. It just is a little frustrating that these games could have been so much more. And it seems like Ilka's gonna be sticking around for the foreseeable future, which a lot of people aren't happy about, myself included. Because if they develop the Gen 5 remakes, I don't think I want them. Like, at that point, just don't give me Gen 5 remakes. I would rather Gen 5 just like stay on its own forever. Like, skip it and go to X and Y remakes, honestly. Like, that's what you did for Legends games. Like, just go straight to, like, they went straight to Kalos. So maybe they'll do the same thing for the remakes. I would not be opposed, honestly. Oh, I think I accidentally hit my cords. Trying to get my little exercise bike going right here. My knees are feeling a little bit tight. I want to get loosened up a little. Get a mini workout in while I'm streaming. You know how it is. You know what it is without a doubt or hesitation. The money dogs, I got my master's in communications. I think I'm losing a little bit. Loved you in a t-shirt. Thankfully, Glass Animals is keeping me sane. Black and white remakes would be fire if Ilka didn't make them. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. Like, dead ass, I don't think I would want black and white remakes if they were going to be being made by Ilka. I don't think I'd rather just like not have them. I'd rather just not have them happen. Like, just skip it. Like, straight up, just skip it. Like, please. I don't want what happened with BDSP to happen with my favorite generation. I don't even like Gen 4. I'll be the first person to admit it. I hate Gen 4. I think it's a bottom 3, bottom 4 generation. But I know a lot of people love it, and I feel bad for the people who really enjoy it and felt betrayed by the quality of this game. That's my thing. And I don't want the same thing to happen to a generation I love, being Gen 5. That's why I just don't have confidence in Ilka to be able to handle that. I have like zero confidence in them being able to do that. Like, I have not had any desire to go back to my personal playthrough since this game came out. Like, if I were to close this right now and pull up my personal playthrough, I'm pretty sure I'm in Pastoria City because I just gave up at that point. Like, I really tried, but I just gave up. Whoops. I think I just punched my desk a little bit. My bad desk. Like, again, like, if people get enjoyment out of this game, like, again, I'm happy for them. Like, that's good. But I do not have fun playing this game. Like, Shiny only makes it fun in the way of, like, it helps me to, like, have a goal in mind. But, like, if my goal is just beat the game, like, on a normal playthrough, I just don't have fun with it. I don't know. Yo, Snivy, thank you for the $2. Appreciate it. Hey, Axel Blades, welcome back. Yoko is best girl in SMT5. I'll give that a heart. Thanks for the $2, my dude. SMT5. I see the vision. I see the vision. She looks pretty cool. A cool and somewhat mysterious girl from St. Marina Academy. She meets up and joins forces with the protagonist in Da'at. I don't know how to pronounce that. She seems pretty cool, though. Oh, she's voiced by Chiwa Saito? Is that who I'm thinking of? Am I thinking of the right VA? Chiwa Saito. What has she been in? Because that voice actor sounds familiar. Is she in Madoka? I was gonna say, I feel like she was in Madoka. Oh, she's also Aui's voice in Danganronpa. Okay. Maybe she's not in Madoka. I thought she was in Madoka. Is she not? Oh, that's where I thought I knew her from. Maybe I don't know who she is. Yeah, I don't know any of these anime. I thought I knew her from Madoka. Well, I tried. No, Yoko seems cool. I like her design, at least. I dig the design, that's for sure. Hey, thank you for the $2 dues, Snivy. Much appreciated. Once I play through it, I'll see if I end up liking her. What can I say? I like cool and mysterious ladies, so I'll probably end up liking her. That's why I love Makoto so much in Persona 5. I feel like every like game or like series that every game I play, every like series I watch, like my favorite character is usually always a girl. Sorry, I don't know why. I just think like, I don't know, like badass females are cool, man. What can I say? What can I say? I have a type. I no joke, like honestly, I think I do have a type. Like people, I feel like my type would. I've had people joke around to me, and this is I very much identify as a heterosexual person. I prefer I like women, like all that, but like I can like recognize a dude's attractive. But I was talking to some people, and I was like, oh yeah, I think this guy's attractive. I think this guy's attractive. And somebody goes, I think you're into like skinny white boys. I was like, wait, what? And I looked at like some of those male celebrities that I thought were cool or thought were attractive, and I was like, oh yeah, the shoe kind of fits here, honestly. But then the other one is Pedro Pascal, and he is definitely not a skinny white boy, so I guess I got that going for me. But I think I do have a type when it comes to like female characters. Can't say it because I'm not that far in the game yet, but she acts like she's the main character. Won't do something as long as he's there. All right. Seems pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'll definitely check it out once I play the game, of course. I want to pick it up on Steam. I probably will at some point. I know Joe also has it, so maybe if he is willing to lend it to me, like if he's got it on Switch, I might do that as well. But I gotta finish Xenoblade X as well. I know I've been eating up a couple hours on there. I got a little bit of annoyed at one of the missions I was doing though, so I kind of took a bit of a break. One of the missions I was doing got super annoying, so I kind of decided I need a little bit of a break here and there. There's like so many games I want to play, dude. Like, and so many of them are RPGs, and I know they're gonna take me like 100 hours to beat them. It's so tough, man. It's so tough, like trying to find like the time to like invest into them and all of that. How long have you been hunting Snover, Machoke, Sneasel, and Metacham? I can tell you. Hold on one second. I've been hunting at Lake Acuity for... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 streams. 9 streams I've been hunting here. And each stream would be like about like a couple hours or so, so you can do the math. So if I've been hunting here for 9 streams, each stream's about 2 to 3 hours. Somewhere between like 18 and 27 hours, probably. So a little while. A little while. It's been a little while that we've spent here, I would say. Maybe that means we're due for a shiny soon, hopefully. I was stupid whenever I ship characters before being a game, it always bites me in the ass. Either someone dies, whatever. Not saying that happens in this game yet, but I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? No, I get what you mean. Yeah, I'm not like a big like shipper usually. Like there are definitely like some games that I've played or like media I've consumed where I'm like, oh yeah, these characters would be good together. But like I'm not like some people in like certain fandoms that are like, oh my god, if these two specific characters don't end together, I'm like gonna not support the series anymore, and the series is a 0 out of 10. Like I'll use My Hero Academia fans. Like My Hero Academia fans are some of the most annoying shippers I have ever seen in a fandom in my life. Like the Deku Bakugo shippers, the Deku Uraraka shippers, like basically everything. Like the fandom is just so toxic, and I think that's more of an MHA thing than it is like a shipping fandom thing. But it's just it makes it hard to want to be a part of that, a part of like a fan of something like that. I don't know. I feel like they kind of shoot themselves in the foot when it comes to like over shipping and stuff. Another one that I think of is Ruby. Like Ruby was a big one that I'm like, I remember when I was really into it. I guess there was like a whole like shipping war going on, and they kind of like backpedal on a bunch of different things. Just like, bruh. Like, I just want the show to be good. I don't care about the love scenes. Just show me a good show, and like romance can come later. Chaz bugging out for me. I'm gonna rejoin. You're good. No worries. Not like that. Makes me sad, but I don't hate a series for not going with what I want. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the way it should be. Like, if you like it, that's fine. If you're like, oh, I think this would be a cool direction for these characters to like end up together, that's fine. But then there's like people in like certain fandoms who are like, if Todoroki and Bakudo don't end up together, it's literally a 0 out of 10. And I'm like, you need therapy. Like, please go seek professional help. If your like opinion on a TV show is completely ruined by the fact that two specific characters did not end up together. Another example I will give in kind of the opposite direction is Star versus the Forces of Evil. Really good show. First season is phenomenal. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. Even season 2 is really good. And then it became all about shipping, and then the show, lo and behold, who could have guessed, the show got bad. Like, it became all about shipping and the show got bad. Who could have guessed? Like, I don't know, man. Like, if shipping makes people happy, I'm happy for them. But to me, it just can also ruin a show or ruin a fandom. And I feel like that happens more often than I would like in media. Hey, Axeblades, welcome back. Hopefully chat got fixed for you. Now I'm annoyed. Now I'm just annoyed. Dude, it's so aggravating, honestly. Like, again, if shipping makes people happy, that's great, but like, some people take it way too far, and I just don't understand it. But whatever, I guess it makes them happy, but I don't know. I could literally talk about this for hours, but I feel like I'd just be repeating myself at certain points. I need to move the camera over a tiny bit. That's too far. Yeah, that's better. That's better. First game with new Venom emo, I was given a 5-8 Wolverine that lost against 2 tanks. Wolverine's literally the tank buster. Like, he just eats them for breakfast. And he went 5-8? Like, bruh, come on. Shipping is a very niche thing, right? I understand why shippers get hate. I hate some shippers, but I don't let my opinions annoy someone else's experience. No, and I agree too. Like I said, if shipping makes somebody happy, like, that's fine. Like, I'm happy for them that they get enjoyment out of that. But it's when like shipping overtakes like every other aspect of a show or fandom that I'm like, maybe we've gone a little too far. Like, again, I'll use Star versus the Forces of Evil again as a reference. Season 1 and 2 were great. They had like romantic stories, but the romantic stories were like their own separate entity. Like, they were little like small pieces of the grand overarching narrative. And then season 3, season 4, it delved into, we're just gonna do shipping now. The overarching narrative is gone. We're doing seasonal formats now, and shipping is gonna be at the forefront of every single episode. And lo and behold, the show got worse when that happened. That's what I don't like. I don't like when shipping takes over a show or a fandom. Like, you can like other things about a show. There can be other things that are positive about a show besides like, these two characters have to end up together, or if these two characters don't end up together, I'm going to like riot. Like, bro, like, get a personality. Like, again, if people if it makes people happy, good for them. But I feel like a lot of shippers take it too far. Some of these kind of like FNAF shippers gets literal for little animatronics possessed by children older than 10, and that's weird. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't think I'd be shipping animatronic creatures together personally. I don't know if that's a hot take on my end, but I don't think I want to ship animatronics possessed by dead children together. Just my personal opinion on that one. I think there's a reason why I don't like FNAF. I like the lore. I like watching game theories on it. That's it. I have not played a single FNAF game since FNAF 3. It's just not for me. And I never found them that scary personally either. Why are we talking about shipping? I'm just head empty right now. I don't remember what got... Oh, because Snivy was like, oh, this character's best girl. I kind of like... I could kind of see the two characters ending up together in SMT5. And I was like, oh, cool. And then I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I'm not really big into shipping. And then I just kind of delved into this. I just don't like shipping in like media. I feel like it kind of can be a detriment to a franchise. I don't know. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It's just I feel like some people take it too far is what I'm getting at. Like some people will base their entire love for a series or something based on whether or not two characters end up together, and that I think is pretty stupid. Like a series could be the greatest show ever written, but like these two characters don't ever end up together, 0 out of 10. And that's where I'm like, no, maybe you just need help. I really ship, I just don't care. I just watch and that's it. That's kind of where I'm at too. Like if people like shipping, good for them. Like I keep repeating myself, but it still reigns true. Like my thing is just like I'd rather just enjoy the show for what it is, and then like if something comes out of it down the road with shipping, great. Like I'm here for the narrative. I'm not here for the coupley stuff. I don't care about that part of it. Like I know when like Star Wars was going on, people were really shipping Rey with Kylo Ren, like in the Disney trilogy and everything, and I just did not care. I was like, I don't feel like I see it at all. I know my sister was really hoping for them to end up together. Like I have text from her in the movie theater watching it, and she texts me like, oh my god, they're kissing, yes. Wait, what? Wait, what? And I was like, oh, she's gonna be so unhappy. I like shipping when I think it fits, but I'm not offended that you don't like shipping. Yeah, I get that. Like, and I'm saying I'm not offended by people who like it. I just think people take it too far sometimes. Like, I'm not offended by people who like shipping. Like, if people, like I said, do you like it? That's great. That's cool. Awesome. I feel like people take it too far, and that's where I don't like it. Same? Yeah. Like, I think everything's got a limit. And I feel like some people can kind of like, especially, like I said, I'll bring up My Hero again. I feel like people kind of take that limit and push the envelope a little too far, shall we say. I don't know. I'm also not big on like fandom stuff anyway, so that also could be part of it. Like the most I'll do for like a fandom is like own merch, as you can see from behind me. I haven't really done like cosplay much. I don't really do like that kind of thing. I think cosplay would be something I would get into. MHA fans push things too far in general. True. Yeah, MHA is like the big issue. Hey Cars, how's it going, my brother? How you doing? It's fine to ship it if they don't end up together. The world still turns. It doesn't have to be that deep. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like if people like it, cool. But some people are like, oh my god, I'm trying to think of an example. Oh my god, Deku and Toto and Bakugo don't end up together. 0 out of 10 series. It's just like, bruh. Like you can still like a show and you can still say the show was good even if two people like don't end up together. That's where I'm like, all right, maybe people need to figure themselves out. Because like when I was watching the anime Fruits Basket, part of the first like season is like, oh, who's the main girl gonna go for between these two characters? And I was like, oh, I feel like that she'd look better with this character. So like, yeah, I guess in that regard I was shipping, but I wasn't like, if she doesn't, oh my god, 0 out of 10, this show sucks. And that's where I feel like some shippers take it too far. Yes, MHA stands for My Hero Academia. Deku Bakugo? Yeah, that's like surprisingly one of the most popular ships in My Hero. Like, no joke, one of the most popular ones. It's right up there with, like, the, Deku and Uraraka, and then, like... trying to remember, like, the other ones. I can't think of any other ones. Those are like the big ones though. I think like there's one for like Kaminari and Jiro as well. But yeah, like I said, I just know that they exist. I don't really like go out of my way to be a part of them. I'm not like, I don't have like a secret Tumblr or something where I'm like, this is my Kaminari x Jiro Tumblr account, guys. Never watched MHA, but I do know some of it just because I see some clips from it on YouTube. That's fair. MHA is good. The first couple of seasons are really, really good. And then like, I feel like seasons kind of fall off like midway through. At least a little bit. And then I guess like, I haven't seen anything since season 5. But apparently like the most recent like season 6 and season 7 were pretty good. And then the final season I think comes out this year. Achako X Himiko is still a thing. I guess I don't hate it, but like, I don't know. I'm kind of over this whole thing. I'm exactly with what Carson said. It's fine to ship if they don't end up together. The world still turns. Exactly. Like if people want to ship, cool. I'm happy for them. But like, don't make wanting to ship 2 characters together like your entire meaning behind liking a certain media property. Your chat's bugging out again. I wonder what's happening. That's weird. Wonder why that keeps happening to ya. You know what it is? What's happening then? Sorry, I pushed into this. It just happened. You're good. It's not your fault, Snivy. It's not your fault at all. Don't worry about that. It ain't you. You were just saying that you like 2 characters together. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's not you. If anything, I'm the one who continued the topic going from there. So like, no, don't beat yourself up. It's not your fault. You're good. You good. I did not watch the solo leveling season finale yet. No, I will be watching that probably either tonight or tomorrow morning. I have not watched it yet. I need to though, because I'm sure it's peak. It's solo leveling. Of course it's gonna be peak. Like that show is just like, it's just it. I hate always using the word peak fiction, but it really is peak fiction, dude. It's so good. It is the fight scenes have no reason to be as good as they are. They're like some of the best fight scenes I've ever seen in any TV show, anime, anything. That's just that Savvy Sound only shows on your screen but doesn't show in my chat. Maybe your chat's lagging. That's weird. Haven't watched Solo Leveling yet. It's so good. It's honestly like one of my favorite anime of all time. It's so damn good. I don't see Snivy or Carson's messages on my chat, but I see messages on your screen. Yeah, I'm not sure. That maybe your chat's just lagging, or maybe you have like top chat or live chat on. I don't know. That is pretty strange. Did you watch it though, Carson? Did you like it? You're gonna rejoin? Sounds like a plan. Hopefully that fixes it. Hopefully that will correct it. Did you try unplugging it and plugging back in? True. True. Is it plugged in? Okay, plug it in. You rejoined it fixed? That's good. Dude, I love these like electric hand warmers I bought. These are like the best like $10 I've ever spent. I just keep these in my pocket, and then when I need to warm up a little bit, dude, I love these things. They're so nice. They're so comfortable. I definitely see why you like playing with hand warmers now, Carson. Like, I've been converted up to this point now. It just feels like nice. I feel like I have like a better like grip now. Now that I can actually feel my extremities. Although today was the first day I've had the heat on in my apartment since like probably like last Wednesday, because the weather's been like pretty nice for the most part. Like we had a bunch of like rain and crap, but like the temperature was nice. And then all of a sudden today it's like 30 degrees outside after it's been in the upper 50s all week, and I'm like, I hate my life. Like, it's about to be April and we almost got snow today in Michigan. I guess the UP, like the Upper Peninsula here, still has snow on the ground, and like a lot of it too, which is disgusting to think about, and I'm really glad I don't live there. Like, I'm sure it's really pretty to go and visit, but like it has snow like 10 months out of the year. Maybe not that many, but probably at least like 8. Then again, I want to move. I've been thinking about moving to Toronto, and I feel like that's probably going to be just as bad as the UP. I'm still confused how you get snow in spring. It's like, dude, literally, I'll read you the exact temperature right now, Haxablades. The exact temperature in my town is 33 degrees right now. Today we had a high of 43 today and a low of 31. It almost snowed. If there was precipitation, it probably would have. But then tomorrow's supposed to be a high of 46, and then the day after is supposed to be a high of 65. So we're jumping up almost 20 degrees on Wednesday. And we get more storms on Wednesday too, so great. Can't wait to risk a possible tornado on Wednesday. Love that. If my power's out Wednesday morning for the Direct, dude, I'm gonna be so upset. I want to do a Nintendo Direct reaction. I haven't done one in a while. I'm gonna be so mad if the storm knocks out my power Wednesday morning. How do you almost get snow on a 30-degree day? I get snow on a 10-degree day? Well, because the freezing point of water is 32 degrees. So if it's 30 degrees, then like it's cold enough for water to technically freeze. It probably wouldn't stick, but there might be like flurries and stuff. That'd probably be it. Like, we're definitely at like the tail end. True, I forgot about that. Yeah, freezing point of water is 32 degrees Fahrenheit and 0 degrees Celsius. So that would be why. It definitely wouldn't have stuck or anything though. Like I said, it probably would have just been like a couple of flurries here and there. But apparently, like during that storm we had yesterday, it was like huge. It was, I think I told you guys, it was hailing. Like, we were, no joke, getting like golf ball sized hail, like that big. I haven't even looked at my car yet. Hopefully my car is fine, actually. I didn't even think about checking that. I'm sure it's probably fine. I choose to believe it is. I might need to go check that after stream. Learn something new every Kai Guy stream. That's what we're here for. Mildly educational content mixed with a lot of Pokemon and other stuff. Mixed with talking about anime shipping and other stuff. What's your opinion on Persona Q? Haven't played it, but I like the music. It's on my list to play though. I have a hacked 3DS and I have it on there, so I might play it at some point. But as of now, I have not played it. The best education anime shipping? Yo, true. Got the Dust Stone? See, I told you it wasn't a post game only. I told you could get it. Now you can actually use your Aegislash. Are you caught up on Demon Slayer? I am, yes. I'm excited for the movie this September. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. I'm very excited for the Infinity Cast movie. I think it's going to be really good. The trailer looks insane, dude. The animation quality is just like chef's kiss. It looks so sick. When Kai Guy goes to check his car, why is it frozen? It probably would be, honestly. It probably would be like, they probably would have ice on it at the very least. So then again, it probably melted by now. Probably would have melted by that because it was a little bit warmer earlier today. It was like low 30s. It's just now getting to be pretty cold. That's what I'm guessing. I wouldn't be surprised. No, it doesn't work like that. Is it gonna be a Demon Slayer movie? Yeah, it comes out this September. It's the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, I believe. Yep, Infinity Castle. It comes out in the It's releasing in Japan on July 18th, which is the day after my birthday. And then in the US, it is coming out on... I don't know. September 12th. September 12th here in the US. Oh, almost just dropped my controller. Does my audio still sound okay? I kind of bumped my microphone. Do I still sound all right? Hopefully I still sound okay. If I sound weird, let me know. I'll just unplug my mic and plug it back in. But yeah, it comes out here September 12th, and I am very excited. Never watched it. It's really good. I really like Demon Slayer. Definitely some of the best animation I've ever seen. Very good fight scenes, too. Never watched Demon Slayer? I think you'd like it. It's pretty good. All good? Nice. It's a hot take. Persona 4 acts too much like a comedy. The contrast of going from P3, a very serious game, into P4 with a lot of mid jokes. A bit odd. I like the jokes of P4, man. I think it's pretty good. P4 is my favorite Persona game. Plus, like, if you just went from like a super serious story to another super serious story to another super serious story, like, it would get stale, and like, I don't know, you have to like reinvent it every little bit. And that's why I like P4 so much, is because P3 was dark and kind of depressing, and then P4 was a lot more lighthearted. That's why I like it so much. Like, it still has like darker elements to it, but it definitely feels more lighthearted than P3 does, IMO. And I like that. I like that for it. Seen the fight scenes, they look peak. Yeah, the fight scenes in Demon Slayer are honestly top. Like, I think solo levelings are probably better overall, like when it comes to like fight choreography, but like animation wise, I think I gotta give it Demon Slayer. Like, some of the stuff they do with like their fire effects and stuff is just like beautiful. I don't have Netflix, so I can't really watch anime. I usually watch most of my anime on Crunchyroll. I don't have Netflix either. I'm also edgy and I like sad, dark stories, so I do too, but like, I don't know, sometimes I just like something a little bit lighthearted every now and then. Like, I don't know, I like darker, like, more sad stories, like more action-packed kind of stories. Like, Attack on Titan is my favorite anime of all time. And that's a very, like, dark, can be depressing, like, heavy, deals with heavy topics kind of story. But at the same time, like, I love Frieren, for example, which is also like deals with sad topics. But then I just like, I love Haikyuu, which is like just a bunch of high school kids playing volleyball. I love Fruits Basket, which is like, again, sad, but like it has like happy moments with like a little fluff put in here and there and stuff. I don't know. If I don't want to just be sad all the time. I want like some stuff to pick me back up and bring me back to like a more happy, enjoyable place. Was Crunchyroll? It's an anime service. So it's like a streaming service where you can stream a bunch of anime. Chat's bugging out again. Man, your chat just keeps on bugging. Yeah, Crunchyroll is awesome. I love it. That's where I find a lot of my new shows to watch. Like right now I'm watching Frieren, I'm watching Solo Leveling. What else am I watching? I want to get back to watching Vinland Saga. I'm watching Link Click Season 3. Link Click is... Oh my god, Link Click, dude. Link Click is so damn good. Link Click is so damn good. If you guys want a really good, like thriller-ish anime, Link Click, so good. Highly recommend Link Click. Vinland Saga is fire. Vinland Saga is also amazing. I'm not that far in, but it's so good. That's, again, I can tell it's gonna be up there for me. Like, I love Vinland Saga. It's so good. Speaking of like good fight scenes and good music, the music in Vinland Saga is literally amazing. Like, it's not quite Attack on Titan tier for music, but it's like right below, I would say. I watched Fruit Basket. I was expecting a lighthearted series, which it can be, and I got punched in the gut by Momiji Soma story arc. I didn't really like Momiji that much. Momiji was is Momiji the rabbit? Is that who I'm thinking of? He was like the one who was like a little kid, and then like in the last season he had like a big glow up. Is that the guy I'm thinking of? Is that Momiji? I don't watch a lot of anime, but I know a lot of anime. That's fair. I love anime, dude. I feel like some of the best stories I've ever seen are from anime. Like, Attack on Titan is literally my favorite story ever told. Like, it's just, bro, Attack on Titan, I don't understand how people can think that show is overrated. It is literally peak. It is the best show I've ever seen in my life. The characters, the writing, the music, the foreshadowing, the twist, oh my, it's just so good, man. Attack on Titan, I don't think there's an anime that will ever really top it for me. That is that character? Okay. I like them at first, like when you first meet them and they have like their story arc, I like them. I don't like them in the last season though. I feel like they're kind of like, not annoying, but I don't like the direction they took their character in for the last season. I liked them in the first season, but like I don't like the direction that they took the character later. I wasn't a fan. You found your shiny Froakie? One more? Nice. Let's go. Congrats. One more to go. Not bad, not bad. What should you name your Froakie? I don't know. It's a tough one. I don't know. I don't remember what I would name mine. I can't remember. Attack on Titan is in a category of its own. 100% agree. I do not understand how people could be like, it's overrated. It's not. It's that good. There has never been a show that would, like, it literally was so popular that the final episode ever crashed the Crunchyroll servers because some people were trying to watch it. Like, it was a worldwide phenomenon. It is the greatest story ever told. Hey, what's up, Savage? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's your day going? Hope you find a shiny soon. I hope so too. Appreciate you saying so. Should be able to stay a while. I hope you can hang out with us for a little bit as well. There's also Akito, and her story arc is just a WTF moment through it all. It's pretty heavy. Like, I still don't think I like Akito, but I feel bad for the situation she was put in. I still don't like her, but like the last season did a good job of making me empathize with her more. Like, I feel like she put like what's the cat boy, Kyon, is that his name? I feel like she was just way too hard on him for no goddamn reason. And even then, she was just hard on everybody in the family, honestly. I did not like her. I really liked the doctor guy. I really liked, who else was there? Who else did I really like? I really liked Kyon. I really liked, is it Yuki? Was he the mouse? I really liked him. Toru was really good. I really liked the dog guy whose house they stayed in. He gave me bad vibes. Mainly because he was an Akito sympathizer. I'd have to look it up, but I can't remember any of the other characters. Isn't Attack on Titan for adults? Like late teens, probably. It's pretty graphic. But I'm also an adult, so either way, like, yeah, I can watch it. I would say it's probably like a PG-13 movie. Like, they don't really like drop F-bombs or anything, but like it's pretty graphic. Like, people literally get attacked and eaten by like giant monsters. But just every, like, oh my god, it's just so good, man. It's so good. The real world tie-ins, the characters, the writing, foreshadowing, twists, music, it doesn't miss. Attack on Titan does not miss. Hey, what's up, Murph? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Gonna lurk while studying for my 2 exams tomorrow. Good luck on the shinies. Thank you. Hope your exams go well tomorrow. Got you back-to-back shiny Froakies. Nice. There you go. There's number 3. I'm mixed by Akito. I sympathize and I want to like her, but then what she does to Yuki. That's what I'm saying. Exactly, Snivy. Like, I feel once you learn more about her situation, I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of get it. But like at the same time, should I forgive this character for all the things they've done just because I understand them a little bit better now? Like, I don't think that changes that they still did some bad stuff. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at too, honestly, Snivy. They're not hope for Snover and Sneasel because 4 times weaknesses. I don't think that'd be a big deal, honestly. Like, I'd rather have a new typing, which is why I want Sneasel. Like, 4 times weaknesses are not as bad as some people make them out to be. Like, just because something has a 4 times weakness doesn't mean it's a bad Pokemon. Like, for example, Scizor is one of the greatest Pokemon ever created. It has a 4 times weakness. Can't believe I missed Sylveon. It's translate visibility too. Marv, you just missed it. Of course, the one day you're not there is the day we actually get it. How'd your cubing competition go a couple days ago, by the way? I meant to ask you. That's your first back-to-back Chinese? Nice. Let's go, Haxablades. Chat's bugging again, BRB. You're good. No worries. It happened. It happens. I'm not really feeling this. Oh, I'm feeling this, though. Hell yeah. Little Sabrina Carpenter? Absolutely, dude. My queen. Back again. Hopefully your chat keeps working this time. We'll probably keep going for another, like, maybe half hour, 45 minutes or so on this before we wrap up. Naming the Fwog PM7 because he loved frogs? True. You can name it Bubby. Name it Bubby. Because that's their mascot. Name it Bubby. That's perfect. Haxo has a bug collection, it seems. It's something like that. Lot in 15 minutes. Quite poorly. Oh no, I'm sorry. I did worse in every event than my average, but hey, there's always next time. That's a good way of looking at that, yeah. Met some cool people. That's really nice. I'm glad you got to meet some cool new people. There was a guy national champion from Bangladesh. He was crazy. Dang, okay. That's pretty cool. Sorry you didn't do as well as you would have hoped, but at least you got to meet some cool new people. So that's a plus. And you know what? Maybe it was the friends you made along the way, right? A little cliche, but maybe it's true in this case. Maybe it's slightly true in this case, you know? I could do a lot in 15 minutes. Lot of funny business. Couple bugs, turn them into millions. Dude, I don't understand how people don't like Sabrina Carpenter. Her music is so good. Yeah, Bubby and PM7, beautiful. I love it. Yeah, he's got like an esports team, PM7. It's called Play More Esports. Definitely recommend checking it out if you're a fan of his. And you didn't, in case anybody wasn't aware of it already. It's really, really fun. They do a lot of like draft league videos and stuff. And it's like really cool the way they break it down. Like they break it down like it's an actual like sporting event. Like the coaches are battling and everything. And then like him and one other guy are like doing like commentary for it. It's really fun. He's even had like Mikey on it a couple of times. It's pretty cool. And 3x3 I did super bad in round 2. I doubled my average. Ooh, I did worse than I did last year. Oh no. That's so upsetting. My first solve, luckily your worst time doesn't count. That's good at least. So they kind of like drop your lowest time. Then my cube exploded in round 3. What? How did it explode? How did that happen? I'm currently trying to not fall asleep while my mac and cheese cools down. What kind of mac and cheese are you having? It's the worst part I've ever had. 3 pieces came out at once. The terrible solve counted. Oh no. Oh, that's so upsetting. Well, I'm sure that probably dragged down your average by a lot then. Confused why they made Froakie and Frogadiers have kind of bad shines, but Greninjas is S tier. Honestly, I would even say that about like their design in general. Like when they like first got revealed, everybody was team Fennekin and team Chespin, and nobody was team Froakie. And then more evolutions got revealed, everybody was like, nope, I'm team Froakie now. So I feel like it's kind of the same reason as that. Like you start out a little bit meh, maybe, then you get a little bit better, and then you get to peak. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think Greninja's peak. I think it's really awesome, but I think it's a little overrated. But I definitely get why people like it. It's like sick, like amazing shiny. It's amazing and competitive. It's really good for an in-game playthrough. Great typing, great design. Like, come on, man. It's Greninja. Of course it's gonna be cool. Of course it's gonna be cool. But it's about getting there. Like, you have to get through your Froakie and your Frogadier before you can get Greninja. Craft regular, good choice. I was super shaky and turned really rough, and apparently rough enough to pop the cube, which meant I got a DNF and did not finish. Default counts the longest solve. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That is not pleasant. Greninja is too good but overrated. I agree. It's so good, but it is very overrated, IMO. I still like it. Like, it's still Greninja. It's sick. Like, there's a reason why it's so popular. Same thing I feel about Charizard. Like, I'm not a big Charizard fan. I think it's kind of overrated, but I can also recognize why people like it. It's literally a fire-breathing dragon. Like, how do you not like that? If it went by the round 1 times, I would have gotten 4th, but I did so bad in round 2 that I didn't even make it to finals. Oh, no! Oh, that DNF really messed you up. Depending on Rize from P4, she's very obsessed with you. She is, but she's best girl, IMO. She's my favorite of the 4 in the party, at least. I don't know if I would say it's her or what's her face, the drama club girl. Is it Yumi? Is that her name? The Sun Arcana. Rize, I would say Rize and Yumi are my 2 favorites, like, for best girl. Because I don't really like Chie that much. I don't really like Naoto that much. Yukiko, I hated at first, and then Yukiko really grew on me. I thought she was going to be my least favorite character in the game, but she really grew on me. I really liked Yukiko by the end. Kanji's just the GOAT. Kanji's best boy, easy. Yosuke was hit and miss. I did not like Teddy. I did not like Naoto. But I loved Rize. I loved Kanji. Yukiko was awesome by the end. I don't know. But I think Yumi or Rize is probably best girl in that game for me. Can't run with classic craft mac and cheese. True. Had a 20.5 average in round 1 and 28 second average in round 2. Oh, damn, that's a big jump. Wow. That's rough. Charizard has 2 Megas, G-Max, Amazing Shiny, the picture of one of the first Pokemon games, Fire Red. What else does Charizard need? They're going to give it Megazard Z, and people are going to lose their minds. Just wait. Just wait. I agree with sometimes Rize says things like that. I'm like, chill, Rize. No, I get it. She can definitely be a lot, but like, it doesn't bother me. She knows what she wants, and you know what? I admire a woman who knows what she wants. I'll give her that. I admire a woman who can admit she knows what she wants, and that's honestly a quality that I can appreciate in a person. Someone not being afraid to just go for what they want. In 4x4, I had a 159.5 average. My normal. Oh my god, 24 seconds? That's huge. Oh man, Murph, that's so frustrating. I'm sorry that happened to you. They actually do. I might crash out, but I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think it'll happen. There have been alleged leaks and everything, and Charizard was not on one of the leaks for Pokemon getting a Mega. So, doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Personally, I don't believe the leaks. I think they're fake or false to a certain degree. But we'll wait and see whenever they show off some more stuff for ZA. Like, if we get certain Megas revealed before the game comes out and they're on the list, it's going to be like, well, we know what we're getting. Nanako's most precious girl would be protected. Oh, yeah. 100%. We must protect Nanako at all costs. She is too pure for this world. Thank God there are no leaks about Charizard. At the moment, at least, thankfully, there aren't. But still a lot of time until that game comes out, because it's supposed to come out at the end of the year. I have like 9 months till my next competition, so I just need to grind till then. There you go. That's a good way of looking at it. Just an improvement. Use this as an improvement to get better. I love Charizard, but he gets way too much attention. Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, again, I can see why people like Charizard so much, but it definitely gets, like, a lot of unnecessary attention. Can't wait for Mega Charizard Z and Mega Charizard A. Thankfully, those were not on the Mega list, but we'll see. Like I said, still a lot of time for them to actually reveal it. I don't think they would do that, but it's Game Freak, so you never know. They always want to try and pander to the Gen 1ers. I wouldn't doubt if it happens. I'd be surprised if it being genuine, I'd be surprised if it did. I would be surprised if we got Mega Charizard Z and Mega Charizard A. That would mean Charizard had 4 Mega Evolutions. I think that's a bit much. Hit 3/4 of my single goals. I had 18-second 3x3, 130 4x4, and 8-second pyramid solve, so my average was not as close to my goals. At least you hit the goals, so that's I guess a good way of looking at it. Also remove Mega Blastoise and Venusaur because only Charizard deserves Megas. Oh my god. I'd be pissed if they did that. Because I love Mega Venusaur. It's so fun to use in competitive. It's an actual demon, it just doesn't die. And it's only weak to Psychic and Flying. Because of the thick fat boost from making it technically neutral to fire and ice attacks. Like, it's such a good Pokemon. Mega Venusaur the GOAT. Mega Venusaur was the first Pokemon I ever drafted when I participated in the draft league. Fun fact for you. See, first Pokemon I ever drafted. I was like the 3rd or 4th pick overall. This is back in Gen 6, and I drafted Mega Venusaur. And it was my MVP throughout most of the season. That and Entei. Those two Mons were like a nightmare for teams to face. Because you can run Entei defensive. You can run Entei choice bands, choice scarf. Like, you gotta respect the Entei, man. Choice band Sacred Fire hits like a truck. Almost hit my 2x2. I got a 5.3 solve. My goal was sub 6, but when I hit the timer, I was still 1 turn away from solving back, and so I got a +2 second penalty. Aw, that's a shame. So you technically did hit it, but it wasn't like officially on the record books. I would say you can probably count that. Even if it breaks your heart. Just use that as fuel to get better scores next time. Now look at it that way. None of these are really hitting the vibe. All right, I'll go with some more Sabrina. Why not? Looking at you got me thinking nonsense. Try to see if I want to go till 9:30. I'll probably go to maybe like 10. I was thinking I might go to 9:30, but I just realized 9:30 is in 2 minutes. So I think we'll stick around a little bit longer. Sounds like blee blah blee. Bro, I would give like my left foot to meet Sabrina Carpenter. My queen. Had to drop the octave. Have y'all seen the leaks for Legends ZA yet, or are some people trying to avoid them? I want to see if y'all want to chat about them or not. Because if there's people who don't want to know, then I don't want to like spoil anything for anybody. But I personally don't care. Like I said, I still think they're probably fake, but I don't know how much people are paying attention to them or not. Trying to avoid, I don't want any spoilers. That's fair. It doesn't bother me, but I get why people would want to avoid them. That's why I made sure to like not just put them like front and center on my community tab. Like I made it so you had to actually like click through if you wanted to read them. Like a couple of them make sense, and the couple I'm like, this makes 0 sense. Like there's a couple that on here that I'm like, why the heck would they even think to give this thing a mega? So I don't know, maybe that poses well that we won't be getting that list actually as mega evolutions. I got home and ever since then been practicing non-stop. You think I finished the big competition, I'd take a break, but no, just push me more. That's a good drive to have, honestly. That is a very good drive to have. So far, I haven't seen anything. I don't know anything about PDLZA. Have you watched the trailers or anything? Volpe's April Fool's joke is live. They're now Zygarpedia. All right, hold on. Let me look. Zygarden. Oh, that's pretty funny. Welcome to Zygarpedia. That's pretty funny. That's a pretty good April Fool's joke. I'll give him that. That's pretty fun. I like. Are Nintendo Direct, that's the only spoilers? Alright, fair. That's fair. I don't know, I like going into the game knowing stuff because I like to build my team around the mods and everything I want. Like, I knew spoilers for Sword and Shield, I knew spoilers for ZA, or for PLA. I knew spoilers for Scarlet and Violet. So, I don't know, once these leaks get confirmed, I'll probably talk about them. Or if they get confirmed, I'll probably discuss them on my channel. But as of now, I'm like, I'll wait. I don't really want to talk about them unless, like, they get hard, concrete confirmation. Because as much as I'm excited for certain mons to get megas on that list, there's a bunch that I'm like, I really hope they don't give you a mega evolution. I really hope they don't. I would honestly hate it if a couple of megas on that list got megas. Plus, there were allegedly 27 that were going to be getting them. And, like, that seems like a lot, IMO. Like, that seems like too many, in my personal opinion. Ugh, excuse me. Then again, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I wonder when we'll get more news. Hopefully pretty soon, because the game's coming out later this year, apparently. Maybe they'll give us, like, newer news every month or something. Or maybe we'll get lucky and they'll be like, oh yeah, and ZA is coming to the Switch too, and here's some extra information. I doubt it though, because like I was saying earlier, it wouldn't make sense to port it to both consoles when you can just make the Switch 1 games backwards compatible for Switch 2. That would just be way easier. But I guess we shall see. Gonna make a bingo card for PLZ. I'm gonna put Mega Charizard Z on it. Oh god, please no. I beg, please no. I doubt it's gonna happen. I sincerely doubt it. Like, I feel like even the Gen 1ers would be like, all right, that's enough. We've had enough of Charizard at this point too. That's how you know it's bad, when the Gen 1ers have had enough. That's how you know you probably need to lay off a little. Like, Charizard's cool and everything, but like, I just feel like there's better Pokemon out there. Again, though, no hate to people who like it. I just personally think it's overrated is all. That's the thing. I can at least respect somebody's opinion. I'm not going to be like, you're wrong, Charizard's terrible. I know what my team is going to be. Right now I'm thinking Totodile, Go-Go, 1 Shiny, 2 new Mons, 1 Mon with new Mega. Fair. Fair lineup. So far, all I know is I'm doing Chikorita. That's the only thing I've fully decided on. Because I don't know if there's new Mons yet. I don't know if there's gonna be like what Mons are getting new Megas outside of the alleged leaks and stuff. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I haven't really picked out a team besides, like, I know I'm picking Chikorita. 1000% picking Chikorita. Like, get that stupid pig away from me. I don't want Tepig. Totodile, maybe I could be convinced if it's really cool. But there's no universe I pick Tepig. I'm sorry. I don't think they're gonna put new Megas because so far it doesn't look like it. I couldn't disagree more. I think the fact that how much they've teased it, yeah, there's gonna be new Megas in the game. But they're not gonna show off anything until like later. Like, they're only gonna show the Megas that everybody knows. Because they want to keep the new ones as a surprise. But no, there definitely will be new Megas. And if the leaks are correct, there are new megas. But like I said, I don't believe the leaks. At least not completely. There's parts of it I don't agree with or believe will be true. But if those leaks are true, we are 100% getting new megas. Assuming Go-Go and new mods are going to be added. I'm assuming Go-Go will be in the game because it's native to Kalos anyway. I don't know about new mods yet. I'm hoping we get new mods. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm choosing Tepig. I hate Tepig. It's like my least favorite starter of all time. Mega Snorlax, please, big boy needed. I don't remember if that one was on the list or not. I really don't remember. It would be a very big boy, though. That's for sure. He would indeed be the biggest of boys. The biggest of all the boys. They don't add the Mega Flygon. The Game Freak employees will have to go into hiding. True. Why do you hate Tepig? I just don't like its evolutionary line at all. I hate that it's firefighting again. I think Pignite looks like ass. I think Emboar looks like ass. I just really do not like any of them. We disagree? Oh yeah, I don't care. Like, people can have different opinions than mine. I just think Tepig is an abomination. I hate Tepig. I hate Trico. I hate Turtwig. I hate basically every Gen 8 starter. What else do I hate? That might be it. I don't really like Chespin. Gen 7s are all good. Don't like any of Gen 8s. Gen 9s are all good. Yeah, I'd say it's probably mainly just Trico, Turtwig, and Tepig that I hate. Turtwig, really? The mon's terrible. Yes, really. It's awful. It's such a bad Pokemon. Like, it's actually, like, unusable. Hate strong, which makes it even better to say that I hate Probopass so much. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say I hate them, but I really like them. Or I really dislike them. I love Turtles, W Torterra. I like Turtles too, but I hate Turtwig. I hate Turtwig, I hate Grottle, Torterra's fine. Like, they're just so bad. Especially for like an in-game playthrough, they're so bad. Like, they're just tragic to use. Turtles are cool though. Like, there are some turtle Pokemon I like. Just not that one in particular. But there's very few stars I actively dislike. It's mainly those three and the Gen 8 starters. Everything else I can kind of see the vision behind it and why people like them. Pokemon being good can make me like them, but Pokemon being bad doesn't make me dislike them, just feel neutral. Oh no, Turtwig, like, that mon is just a tragedy. Like, it is terrible to use. I would rather just use any other grass type. Like, every time I use it in the playthrough, it's just like my worst team member no matter what. And I've used it in the playthrough multiple times. See, how you feel about, like, disliking or about a Pokemon being bad and thinking them neutral and everything, that's how I feel just about, like, designs. Like, if a Pokemon hasn't wronged me in any way, then, like, I don't really care. Like, I know I don't like Probopass, but I don't hate it as much as you do. Gen 8 bad? Yeah, I agree. I think all three of the stars are terrible. Gen 3 though, peak. Oh yeah, Gen 3 is the best starter trio of all time. Maybe 7 or 9. And I even hate Trico, but I can admit Gen 3 is a top tier, like, starter trio. I don't hate Snom. Is Snom bad? But Snom evolves into something cool. That's what I'm saying. Like, Snom's adorable. Like, it's not just about being bad. Like, at least, like, when Snom evolves, it's actually good. When Turtwig evolves, it's still equally trash, and then evolves in Torterra, and it's still equally trash. At least when Snom evolves into Frostmoth, it's actually good. And Snom is adorable. How do you not love him? Even though you hate Trico? Yeah, I hate Trico, but I can recognize that it's a cool Pokemon. Like, Grovile's really cool. I hate Sceptile, too. But no, I can recognize that Gen 3's starter trio is peak. It's just I don't like Trico. Some evolves into Frostmoth? Yeah, that's what I just said. That's what makes Snom cool. Like, Snom's already adorable, and then, like, when it evolves, it actually becomes good. And that's what's important in that regard. That's the way I see it, at least. Whereas, like, no matter what, Turtwig, Torterra, Grotle, they're always just trash. They're just terrible Pokemon. I'll give a slight edge to Torterra because it's based on something cool. So Sceptile used to be my favorite Pokemon until I found out Haxorus. I fell in love immediately. Haxorus is dope. I do not like Sceptile at all. Mega Sceptile, I'm cutting off your tail and using you as my Christmas tree next year. Yeah, speaking of, like, terrible Megas, Mega Sceptile is just so tragic, dude. Like, how they could have easily saved that line, and, like, they just did not. I could care less. You mean you couldn't care less, not could care less? Do you mean you couldn't care less? Because if you could care less, that means you could care. If you couldn't care less, that means you couldn't, you wouldn't be able to if you tried to care less. Care about design and vibes. That's great and all, but like, if I'm picking a starter Pokemon, I'm expecting it to be good and be able to want to like use it throughout my entire playthrough. And that is just not the case for Turtwig's line, dude. It is so tragically terrible. Like, that mon is an abomination. It's that bad. Like, I don't understand how anybody would pick that over, like, Roserade or something. I just don't understand it. It's supposed to be a tank. It can't eat hits very well. It's supposed to have a high attack stat. It always misses out on KOs. It's just a it's slow as dirt, so it gets outsped all the time. It's just a tragic Pokemon. It's terrible. I cannot stand that line so much. I think they're actually like probably like a bottom 3 starter of all time. And I don't think it's close. Like, it's probably down there with Trico. And then, in fact, I do mean I could care less. Nope, the way you wrote that, it should be I couldn't care less. No, that's incorrect. That's incorrect grammar. 99% of the time I couldn't care less, but there are edge cases like Sunflower. Part of the reason I don't like it is because it's so unbelievably bad. Okay, but the way you wrote that, grammatically speaking, it should be I couldn't care less. That would be the correct way to put that grammatically. Regardless of whether or not there was a 99% in that case or not, if you wanted to make it correct grammar, it should say I couldn't care less if Pokemon are bad. I care about design and vibes. Not I could care less about Pokemon if bad or not. I care about design and vibes. If we were speaking just like from a grammatical standpoint, it would be I couldn't care less. So no, that's not correct. Like, you can mean what you mean and all that and everything, but like, if we're just talking like pure grammar, no, that was wrong. It should be I couldn't care less. What are your top 3 least favorite starters by design? Probably Trico, Turtwig, and what was the other one I was complaining about? What was the one I was complaining about? Trico and Turtwig would be up there just because I hate them. 5, I don't really like Snivy and Tepig. I guess they'd be up there somewhere. I hate every single Gen 8 starter. I think they're all terrible. I don't know. Oh no. I thought you didn't like Turtwig by design. I thought you didn't like because he's bad. I just dislike him all around. Like, he's kind of cute. I'll give him that, but most of them are. If we're just talking like what I think the ugliest starter is, probably Trico. If we're just talking like whichever one I think is the ugliest, it's probably Trico. Forgot about the I thought between wait and then. You're good. No, I just think Trico, like, I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way. Like, I don't like the design. Like, I feel like the sprite work for it wasn't very good. And even then, like, in, like, future games, like, the models and stuff weren't that great. I like Grovyle. I think Grovyle's really good. Like, I truthfully believe Grovyle is probably one of the better middle stage evolutions we've ever gotten. So that, I feel like, saves the line a little bit. Then you've got Turtwig, who Turtwig's trash, Grotto's trash, and Torterra's slightly less bad trash. Don't worry, I know my egg corns and how to use them. I meant to use I could care less because, well, grammatically, sure, it's not as correct as it could be. Understanding-wise, it gets my point across quickly. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. If you wanted to be grammatically correct, like, no one would interpret that way as, like, you could care less. Like, everyone would be like, oh, this is grammatically incorrect. I don't think anybody would read that and be like, oh, this is what they meant to try and exemplify their point. No, they would read it and be like, oh, they used this wording incorrectly. Don't get me wrong, I get what you're saying, but it just wasn't grammatically correct. Like I said, I get what you're saying. Like, what you're saying makes sense in the context, but from a pure grammatical standpoint, no, that sentence was not correct. Because if anything, it just confused me more, so I don't see how that gets your understanding-wise across. So, I don't know. I don't know. Then at least we tried. We're young until the day we die. Those are called acorns when the saying is misconstrued to be a different wording. All intents and purposes versus all intents and purpose, yet they hold similar meaning. Okay, but one is correct and one's not. So I failed to see what your point is here. One is correct and one is not, like, from a grammatical standpoint, which is what I'm saying. If you were speaking grammatically correct on the statement you were making, you should have said I couldn't care less, not I could care less. Because regardless if there was that 1% that you could care less about or not, given the context of the situation, that would have made no sense whatsoever. So from a purely grammatical standpoint, it should have read I couldn't care less, is what I'm saying. So no, it was not grammatically correct. Regardless of what you meant to get across or anything, it just was not a correct statement from a grammatical standpoint. That's what I'm getting at here. Regardless of what your intention was or like what you were trying to get across, it was not correct. Measurement language, the only thing that matters is understanding. So for expressions, neither are more or less correct. No. But if the context you're trying to provide for understanding is incorrect, all it's just gonna do is make the situation more confusing. I don't get how you don't understand that. Like, I'm sorry. I don't understand how you could not understand that. Like, I truthfully could not be more confused how that is not making sense at the moment. It was just improper grammar. Great. Like, you don't need to try and defend your improper grammar at this point now. Like, come on. You can remember I'm about to fight Marie in P4. I'm at December, and Margaret says it's dangerous. I should train my personas. How strong should I be? I don't remember the exact levels that you want to be for her dungeon off the top of my head. Usually the game is pretty good about like keeping you on par where you should be. If anything, you might just need to do a bit of grinding in the actual dungeon. Like, where are the enemy? What level are the enemies you're fighting around? Like, what level are they around? Have a good night, Savage. Take care. When I stream again? Tomorrow. We'll do a makeup stream. The only difference is you notice the difference because you are very perceptive. That's because I know how to say proper grammar and how to read proper grammar is what I'm getting at. Holding with acorns is that the words change but the meanings stay similar. Right, but for it to be grammatically correct given the context of the situation, then it shouldn't have changed is what I'm getting at. Like, based on just a grammatical standpoint, like, it should have read I couldn't care less. Based on, like, the way that the statement is used. Like, using the phrase I could care less 99% of the time is because they don't understand they should be saying I couldn't care less, and that's what I'm getting at. From a grammatical standpoint, I couldn't care less is the more commonly used grammatical term that you want to use in that sense. And the fact that it said I could care less without any context to provide for the understanding is what I'm getting at as why it was perceived as improper grammar. For sword, yeah, because I was out on Saturday with friends, so I didn't get home until late. Not that I'm just trying to prepare. I don't remember the levels off the top of my head. I don't know. You probably need to look up a guide to like see what level to be. As a general rule of thumb, I think I usually go for like an increase of like 10 levels every dungeon. So I would go for that. Based on understand perspective, they are basically interchangeable. They aren't though. They're not at all. And I don't understand how you don't get that. Where it's coming out from different perspectives. Okay, great. But like, again, like what I'm saying, they're not interchangeable. Like 99% of the time, if somebody uses I could care less, they mean I couldn't care less. They're not interchangeable. One is correct and one is objectively not. Like one is purely grammatically correct and one is purely not. And that's just it. Like, they're not interchangeable. They're interchangeable in the sense that someone is using grammar wrong. I don't know anything about grammar 2H, so what is this argument about? Again, I'm just head empty. The only reason why I care is because I'm a teacher at this point. It's just about, like, correct phrasing. Oh, my TikTok got some likes. That's cool. My Chikorita video is almost at 10K views. If 99% of the time they mean the other that the statement... They mean the other that statement... Oh, there we go. They mean the other that statement will eventually take on meaning of the other, which is how many acorns form. That's great, and I'm not disputing that. However, they don't mean the same thing. I couldn't care less means you physically could not care less if you tried. I could care less means if you were really able to, you could care less about this thing. Like, that's me saying, like, I couldn't care less about dropping my phone because I don't care anymore about it. I could care less about dropping my phone. I don't want this to fall. They mean two different things. They mean two completely different things, and that's what I'm getting at. Like, one is purely correct from a grammatical standpoint. Like, they can be used interchangeably. That's fine. They can be used all they want. Only one of those uses is correct, however. Congrats on 10K views. Thank you. We're not quite there. It's like at 90 something hundred. Sometimes mistype things when typing because my phone sucks. I type really fast, which can affect it, and autocorrect sucks. Yeah, I usually try to like double check any of my messages because I also type pretty fast. And I don't want to like send like improper messages like in like to friends or like especially like at work. I always like try to like spell check and like grammar check all my emails just because like I don't want to send an email to like my principal or my superintendent or anything being like incorrect language or whatever. And then at the same time, like especially with my students too, because I really try to like teach them how important it is like studying professionally. Like you're not gonna text your boss and be like, hey, can you come in today? We need you to do this. And you're not gonna just reply, yeah, I got you. Like I got space you. Like you're not gonna do that for your boss. So I like try to teach my students that. In formal language, the more grammatically correct form is important, but in casual language, the thing that matters is meaning. And when the meaning comes across, no, that is just not true. I'm sorry. That is not interchangeable. They may be used interchangeably. That's great, but only one of them is correct. They can be used interchangeably all they want. Only one of them is correct. Does not matter if it's casual language. Does not matter if it's regular language. It does not matter. Everything you said in that message is literally me. Completely understand why they're fundamentally different. I used to take your standpoint on this exact matter. Well, technically, they mean different things. The understanding is the same, and therefore both become correct. No. Still no. No, 100%. The only reason they take on different meaning is because people don't know how to use phrases correctly. Or they take on the same meaning, I should say. That's the only reason why they take on the same meaning, is because people don't know how to use the phrase correctly. So everyone who uses that phrase is incorrect. They can take on the same meaning all they want. Only one is objectively correct as a statement or as a phrase. And it's, I couldn't care less. Unless you physically mean you could care less about something, in which case you probably wouldn't use that turn of phrase anyway. Murph, I'm sorry. I think Kai's winning this. Kai's not winning anything. It's literally just one is correct grammar and one's not. Kai is not winning anything in this case. It's literally just one is correct grammar and one is not. That's literally all it is. It has nothing to do with being like winning or anything like that. Like, it's just simply down to one is correct grammar and one is not. And that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at here. Like, I'm not out to win this. I'm trying to like show that what is just physically correct. Like, I don't care about winning the argument or like winning the statement war or whatever it is. All I'm trying to show is just like what is explicitly correct. I looked up and people say to be level 70 from Research, and I think I'm almost level 8, so I think I'm good. Yeah, you're probably fine then. What I mean is you are more correct than Murph. I see what you're saying, but like, again, like, all I'm trying to do is just like point out that one is grammatically correct. Problem is, if you take that correct grammar stand for acorns in everyday language, many expressions we use wouldn't be correct. Okay, that's great. But that's not relevant for this certain case right here. That's awesome. That's great. I'm very happy for that. But it's not relevant in this particular case because one is explicitly correct over the other. Like people who say irregardless, that word pisses me off because it's not a real word. Like, that word drives me crazy. Like, I cannot stand people who use the word irregardless. That's not a word. You're using a double negative on a word. You just use regardless. Like, it drives me up a wall. Unless people use it ironically, then I'm like, all right, fine. There's a YouTuber I watch who uses it ironically even though he knows it's wrong, and I'm like, all right, that's funny. Ooh. Either way, in this specific case, one is grammatically correct and one's not. That's my whole point. And like, I'm done with this because at this point I'm over it. I've proven my point. One's correct, one's not. I'm over this whole situation. I think some newer Persona games should have what P4G has, where you can change if you want more money, want more or less EXP money. You mean like shuffle time? Is that what you mean? I did like shuffle time. That was a lot of fun to do. You could also get personas that way. I like doing that as well. You get like a bonus at the end if you get all the cards. Shuffle time was like addicting. It actually made me like want to go for fights and everything. Like, even if I had already gotten all the personas I needed and stuff, I would still want to do the fights just because I can get cool stuff. Like, I can get extra EXP, I can get extra money, I can get like stat boosts from my personas. Like, shuffle time was so dope. We love shuffle time in this household. I'm gonna give us 3 more encounters and then I'm logging off because we're about to hit 10 p.m. 1. Go for 2 more, and then I'm getting off. Give me out of here. All right, number 2. Sad all the time. Nope. Bro, I think I'm just in Lake Acuity Hell Simulator. That's what it feels like, at least. Do those things you have a custom difficulty where you can get more or less experience money? Oh, I never did that. I just did shuffle time. I found that I got everything I needed out of shuffle time. I didn't really need to do like the more money, less EXP or anything like that. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize I even had those settings. I just never even bothered to use them. Last one. Did not get it. Oh well. Almost 3.5 hours, where I think we'll pause rather and call it a night. We just hit 10 o'clock anyway, so that's perfect. About 3.5 hours. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. One more for good measure? All right, one more. Nice stream, thanks. All right, we still didn't get it. Worth a shot. All right, I think we'll go ahead and wrap up right here. Thanks everybody for tuning into the stream. I'll be back tomorrow night with Sword and Shield, and then back Wednesday morning for our Nintendo Direct, as well as Wednesday evening for our new variety game. So make sure y'all tune into those. I will see y'all then. Have yourselves a good one. Take care. Leave a like on the stream. Definitely subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll be back later tomorrow. Have yourselves a damn good one. I'll see y'all later. Take care and peace.